Yo, 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 yo. Got my man Max in the building. What's up, Max? Hold up. Running a little behind. Where's Black Miles at? Hey, check that out. And make sure I hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hey, we know how the cage. Get back in the cage. How'd you get out the goddamn cage? Get back in here. Get in here. Get in here. How you just escape the cage? Stop. Do that again. Keep your ass in the cage. Ball out. Frank, what it is? Straight up. I'm trying to find them. I think they're in my pocket, my coat pocket. You ready to rock and roll though? Hold up. Let's get these dugs situated. Got the house situated. Y'all make sure, but y'all ready to get busy today though, y'all. We got DJ Akademiks, caught being a weirdo again. I don't think he can help himself, y'all. I don't want to blame it on the alcohol, because some people can handle the alcohol. I just think that's what he is. You can't expect nothing from weirdos other than being a fucking weirdo. I mean, but the crazy thing about this part, I think he was just being himself. I think he's just naturally weird, This ain't one of them grooming type situations. This is DJ Akademiks being himself. Straight cash. He ain't say nothing. We gonna talk about old Meech. Meech finally responds to the allegations. But what did he really say? Then we going to ASAP Rocky trial. What did Meech really say? Like, I'm just saying, yo. If somebody called me a rat, I'm coming with paperwork, proof. You know what I mean? I'm coming with the whole 9 yards. That's what you're supposed to come with. Meech ain't give us nothing to work with. There was 16 of us, yo. Can we get 16 likes? 16 of us, 16 likes. Let me take this off. I ain't even hot. I mean, it ain't cold right now. Hold on. I can't believe that ASAP Rocky trial still even going on. I guess it's the defense still coming at the credibility of the story. What is this? Man, I don't know about that. You think he said enough to sell the rest of those? Yeah, he tripping, boy, for Meech think he bigger than the program. That's what it is. That's what I got from his response. What I got from Meech's response is he think he bigger than the program. He think he ain't gotta explain himself. Shit, I don't know who the fuck told him that. And ain't nobody above paperwork. That's these niggas trying to add new rules to the game. The rules has always been the same. Nobody is above paperwork. I got. What's up, Infamous? PNR, what it is? They playing without numbers, but I still gotta set 19. But let's get busy. Hold on. Go to Instagram first. Have y'all been seeing the what they've been saying about the Kendrick Super Bowl performance? What Shorty talking about? Alright, Shorty out there with Kai. I told him, man, if Kai don't make good, I'm on his ass. Oh, he with the whole streaming little crew. Okay, Shorty, that's what's up. He with the whole screaming gang. But look like he made do on him. Yo, did y'all know another airplane fell out the sky? At least one did. Did y'all know this? After two planes collide on the Arizona runway. One jet was owned by Motley Crue vocalist Vince Neil. His girlfriend survives with 5 broken ribs. He wasn't on board. Look at this shit. Look. Boom. Y'all see that? Do I gotta zoom in closer? Oh no, there you go. He's zoomed in closer for us.
One person is dead after a private jet lost a landing gear today on the runway and then careened into a business jet closing Scottsdale Airport.
Fox 10's Steve Nielsen is on the scene tonight with the latest details. Steve, at the news conference that happened about 30 minutes ago, they said someone was still inside. They were trying to get out, right?
Yes, and using Scottsdale Fire's terminology here, they just described that person as a soul aboard. Scottsdale Fire didn't answer any questions. They just tried to get as much information out as possible in about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and then they had to go back to the scene, continue to work it right now. They still categorize this, obviously, as an active scene. As we take a look, you'll see why. The thing that has just changed here in the last 5 minutes, before we were seeing these live pictures, the two tails of the planes were pretty much right next to each other after they collided. They were able to just tow or drive or pull one of those planes, the one on the left, away.
One person is dead after a private jet lost.
So now we're
extricating one soul out of one of the airplanes.
Just seeing that one plane there. The reason they're doing all of this is because they're still trying to get that soul off board one of the planes. They said that person was still stuck inside. The terminology, they're trying to save that person there. That was what we heard from Scottsdale Fire. What they have told us so far here from the FAA about the mechanics of how this crash took place is that as one of these planes was landing, they veered off of the runway and collided with another plane. Let's listen in to Scottsdale Fire again just a short time ago in their news conference, their brief update with us, what they were able to tell us about how they're trying to handle this recovery as it's happening.
I can tell you that we have 5 souls, 1 DOA.
Dang.
That was Captain Dave Folio with Scottsdale. Airplanes called out as a first alarm response. We have Phoenix Fire here, Scottsdale Fire here, Glendale Fire here. That's just what we can see from our vantage point here at the Scottsdale Airport. Obviously, a lot of questions still remain about this scene. All we have heard so far from Scottsdale Fire authorities was, again, about that minute and a half long press conference just a short time ago. They said they hope to update us with more information within the next hour. If we get anything new, of course, we'll provide it to you. Fuel out there to certainly be a concern. And
when did the call come in?
I believe they said it was 2:49 that call came in, and Scottsdale Fire has firefighters that are here at the airport. They responded within 1 minute of the crash happening, according to Folio. They were...
Man, I think somebody, I don't know, y'all. Yeah, I think something going on, man. Cyber, maybe. But something ain't right with these goddamn planes. So y'all seen this at the Super Bowl performance? Black people need to mind their motherfucking business. Whatever's going on over there ain't got shit to do with what's going on, what we got going on. At all. Look at this, y'all. Somebody's playing with voodoo at the game. She was in that bitch playing with voodoo. You heard me? I told you, yo, they set them up for failure. That's what happened with that game. They didn't deserve to be there. They ain't deserve to be there. But let's get the
So, a few people have been asking me, like, what did you think of the Kendrick halftime show? And I really loved the show. It was my favorite halftime show since, like, a Michael Jackson era, which I kind of just barely remember. I just be seeing clips of it. And it was super simple. The flag was fresh when they did Be Humble, the way that people's heads was moving. I was just like shook. This is like super fresh, right? The man's voice control, all that. And, you know, of course, they built up the controversy on whether he's going to do the record. And then at the end, I saw people saying, like, this is the worst halftime show. And I'm just like, y'all, everybody I know I talk to in real life said this is the best halftime show. And so this is my point right here. When I say one man's in jail, one superstar, one black superstar is in jail. The next black superstar is on stage. They take one rapper to take another rapper down. You got to remember, watch this. It's like Drake was almost like the new generation R. Kelly. The way R. Kelly had the radio and the smash and all that type of stuff. And then the idea that was put out in the Kendrick song is what R. Kelly is actually locked up for. Now, this information is out here. This could be used, right? And, you know, they give Kendrick everything. He wins everything. Then he does this amazing Super Bowl commercial. I mean, not commercial, I'm sorry. 40 slip shout out, go to easy.com. I didn't do that on purpose for him. He does this amazing Super Bowl performance, and right after they say it's the worst Super Bowl performance. And I'm like, yo, this is what I've been saying. They use black people against each other, and when they're done with what their agenda is, they're going to kick you out. That's my perspective on it. So,
what y'all think about that? They use black people against each other, and when they're done, they kick you out. I just wanted to show y'all. Man, Philly was going nuts at the Super Bowl after that one. Y'all seen these videos? They going crazy in Philly. Kanye funny. Yeah, they didn't broke into Chase Bank. Wonder what they think they're getting out of there. They ain't getting no motherfucking money. Already. Sweet to Philly, man. I ain't gonna lie, Philly deserve it though. Philly deserve it. But I thought I got another video. Oh no. Chief fans got the fuck out of there. Alright, but look. Boosie. Y'all know y'all been talking about, yo, Boosie, I think his heart be in the right place. But a lot of times he be dead wrong. Now I agree with this. Puff do deserve a bond. He ain't kill nobody. And people who kill people still get bonds sometimes. But it's this. I got a problem with this. Just imagining how Drake feel after boosting so many artists' career with his features. And those same motherfuckers ain't got shit to say positive about this dude. That's weak as F to me, on God. If I was Drake, nobody could ever get another feature from me. Serena giving Heartbroken by Drake vibes. Now look, yo. Yo, Boosie don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yo, y'all know that the narrative for the longest has been Drake helped elevate these people's career. But if you look back at those features with Future and everybody else he did features with, yo, those guys' careers was already they was already going up. I actually think, y'all, even though the narrative has been that Drake helped those guys, I actually think those guys helped Drake, to be honest. See, the problem is, and I don't know if Boosie understands this, yo, but Drake came into the game to be who he ultimately is. You know, they brought him into the game because, you know, how he real light, you know, his religion. So he had crossover ability, man. He had crossover ability. Hey, Box Truck, once we finish, we can revisit. You can call it Instagram. We can talk about it. He had crossover ability, man. Those guys, Migos, was going to be Migos without Drake. Who would have been, all right, Box Truck. Who career changed? Take Drake features out the way. Who wouldn't be where they are today? Who wouldn't be where they are today? You take the Drake features away. Name an artist. Dirk, is you serious? Yo, Dirk was gonna be Dirk regardless, man. Dirk can rap. Dirk actually blew up after King Von died, to be honest. I don't like this trick fucking Akon. What? I don't even discuss Akon over here. Nah, I ain't talking about, Kanye didn't tell no lies. But people think Drake elevated people's careers, and he didn't, y'all. If y'all remember when Drake first came out, people wasn't even feeling him. People wasn't feeling Drake when Drake first came out. People thought he was a vulture. Like, where the fuck he come from? Yo, Drake was set up to win. They linked him up with Wayne at the peak of his career. Linked him up with Nicki Minaj. Like, yo, they had that whole Young Money team. That Young Money team was, man, that Young Money team was immaculate. Immaculate. I don't think Drake helped those guys. I think that's just the narrative that was being pushed because they wanted to elevate Drake. But I don't think that's what really happened, y'all. I don't think that's what really happened. Look at this. And then we go get to the regular schedule program. Man, I don't care what Dirk said.
Who dissed him on the record?
I want to see him back in the day when he did over the ASAP joint. Man, this is scary. You think he really meant that? It sounds like it on his music, but I don't know. Well, why would he do something? We just see him at this party, his birthday party.
Yeah, but who gave Drake that exposure? You understand what I'm saying? Drake was brought into the game to be who he was. Without those artists, it would be no Drake. You take Wayne away from Drake, it would be no Drake, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, Drake was, yo, he was a creative player, y'all. He was a creative player. Yeah, Drake was creative, man. Yeah, but how did Drake reach that crowd, Box Truck? Like, you can't, like, I think people giving him too much credit. Yo, what y'all gotta understand, y'all, is these labels can make you whatever the fuck they want to make you. They can make you whatever they want to make you. They can make me tomorrow. I can be the biggest rapper in the world. Tomorrow. If that's what they want, then that's like. It's not what people think it is, man. When you realize that all these companies are intertwined and Universal own this record label, they own this podcast, they own this magazine, they own this network. Like, yo, they can make you whatever they want to make you. Those guys are gonna be who they was gonna be regardless, because that's what they wanted them to be. Yo, but people wasn't even feeling Drake. Drake was forced. People wasn't feeling Drake when he first came out rapping with Wayne. You're right, rap was transitioning. And that's why they brought him in. You know, he had crossover ability. But to say he made those guys' career and to say they wouldn't be where they at today without Drake, that's like, nah, hell no. I think we're giving that boy way too much credit. He was more creative player than anything. The man came in with writers. He don't even write his own music. He probably was made to endorse him, y'all. He probably was told to endorse him, bro. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand, yo. It's not, these things don't happen organically. Organically, man. They told us that for the last 15 years, Drake was at the top of the game. Know how they did that? Through blogs, through DJ Akademiks, and others. Like, yo, it's all these things are manufactured. It's manufactured. Drake was gonna be whoever they want. If they wanted Drake to be the top rap in the game, then that's what Drake was gonna be. And these guys like Migos and Future and Dirt, they was gonna be who they was gonna be. They had the talent. But why? The man was set up to win. I don't like this shirt fucking hanging. The man was set up to win, y'all. He was set up to win. They put him with a dream team. What's up, Race? They put that man with Wayne at the top of his game. When Wayne was killing the mixtapes, they give him Drake. He was set up, he was designed to win. It was no failing. Nobody failed. Who failed out of Young Money? Nobody. Not Tiger, not Nicki. None of them people failed. It was no failing in that situation. But let me move on from that.
That is very true.
I found it. What is the most insane thing someone said in the interview?
Hey, this is I was so fresh I had to go.
Yeah, I can't go.
But that was my whole point. So my Instagram on that night, how fresh I was.
Who dissed him on the record?
If I walk out of here and a nigga come from behind me, out the staircase, hang, that was what supposed to happen.
Listen, nigga, I don't know what kind of gun that is.
No.
I don't know. That's a different kind of gun. Like I said in the song, by the time
this is funny. Gilly, a bluffing motherfucker. Listen to this dumbass story. Y'all seen this before? Listen to Gilly. Oh, shit, I fucked it up.
I was 18, I walk up on the corner and none of them niggas stayed long. And I ain't lying, kid. I had that iron sig and my heart fucking bigger than a lion's is. I wanted niggas to, when you walk up, you wanted niggas to get the, oh shit. Here come them niggas.
Oh, where the fuck was I at? You walked up a corner and stayed and talked to us. Ain't nobody.
Fuck out of here.
Get it, bluffing motherfucker.
Let me tell you something.
Who the fuck left?
All right.
Everybody ain't wild over stuff. Yeah, what's going on? Where the fuck was I at, in jail? You walked up on the corner, ain't nobody stay long. Everybody was sitting there, motherfuckers, they pass you the 40, pass you the little motherfucking the rope, the turbo.
Hey, the turbos though, don't put that on his name. Don't put that on his name.
Hey, yo, Gilly geeking.
Like I said in the song, by the time I was 18, I walk up on the corner and none of them niggas stayed long. And I ain't lying, kid. I had that iron sig and my heart fucking bigger than a lion's is. I wanted niggas to, when you walk up, you wanted niggas to get the, oh shit. Here come them niggas.
Oh, where the fuck was I at? You walked up a corner and
hey, yo, speak the wild, man.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Ain't nobody fucking leave.
Let me tell you something.
Who the fuck left?
All right.
Everybody ain't wild.
Not a
What's
goddamn
going
soul.
on? Where the fuck was I in jail? When you walked up on the corner, ain't nobody stay long. Everybody was sitting there, motherfuckers. They pass you the 40, pass you the little motherfucking the rope, the turbo. You
Turbos though. Don't put that on his name. Don't put that on his name.
Hey, yo, Gilly, you bluffing motherfucker. Yeah, I'm glad Wallow ain't let him just say that. But that's how these rappers do on these interviews, though, y'all. We just caught Suddy Nash doing it the other day.
Like I said in the song.
Yo, he funny as shit.
If I didn't, may God murder my children. I hate that I even spoke about that. If I didn't, may God murder my children. No, don't say that. Please, kill them today. Right now, today. You did not start no car battery with your bare hands. If I didn't, may God murder my children.
Bluffing. He lying like a motherfucker.
Nigga on the island, feel me? I only had to fight one nigga, got that nigga up out of there. Thank God. Yeah, I had to fight some nigga in the bathroom. No homo. We slipping on semen. We
Hey, yo, these rappers are some bluffing motherfuckers, man. It was ASAP Rocky talking about. Let him play it again.
You know, this is parts of the story that I don't like to tell because we don't. What I got to prove by telling niggas I've been on the island, I was in jail, that don't mean nothing to me. That's not what it's about. It's about staying out of there. And that's what nigga on the island, feel me? I only had to fight one nigga, got that nigga up out of there. Thank God. Yeah, I had to fight some nigga in the bathroom. No homo. We slipping on semen. We
Yo, the man said they was slipping on semen. What the? He said, yo, these rap niggas is crazy, man.
I just feel like you're so.
This was funny right here. Y'all know this one.
They're flying everywhere. You're tossing the glasses.
They're unbreakable.
Unbreakable?
They're unbreakable. Break them.
Step on it right now.
No, you step on them.
It's your product.
You step on them.
Go ahead.
Speedy, step on them.
I can't do that.
You can't.
I bet you I can break these.
They're unbreakable. Speedy.
They're not unbreakable.
Speedy.
Don't tell me they're unbreakable.
Listen.
Don't challenge me.
Listen.
Don't challenge me, Ray.
They're listen, Speedy. They're unbreakable. They cannot break. It's impossible. I don't care.
I just feel like you're so.
Ray J, yo, what the fuck? Yo, these entertainers, that's exactly what they are, man. Entertainers. Like, Ray J. What you mean the glasses can't break? He like, yo, don't make me do this. Don't make me do this, Ray J. I'm let everybody one more time.
Frivolous with your products, man. You're slapping the table, they're flying everywhere.
Yeah, I don't care.
They're unbreakable.
Unbreakable?
They're unbreakable. Break them.
Step on it right now.
No, you step on them.
It's your product.
You step on them.
Go ahead.
Speedy, step on them.
I can't do that.
You can't.
I bet you I can break these.
They're unbreakable. Speedy.
They're not unbreakable.
Speedy.
Don't tell me they're unbreakable.
Listen.
Don't challenge me.
Listen.
Don't challenge me, Ray.
They're listen, Speedy. They're unbreakable. They cannot break. It's impossible. I don't care.
Hey, yo, the man said it was impossible to break them.
Perk fit. You want one?
No.
Oh, you don't do perks?
No, I don't personally. No. But
Didn't Shorty die?
Bag in there. I put pop a perk right quick. Okay. I'll itch right now.
Shorty geeking.
are you gonna make it, or are you gonna be okay for
For
it?
sure, man. Come on, ain't no addict.
Listen, I know
Perk
that.
fit. You want one?
No.
Oh, you don't do perks?
No, I don't personally. No. But
perk. My motherfucking bag in there. I put pop a perk right quick. Okay. I'll itch right now.
are you gonna make it, or are you gonna be okay for
For
it?
sure, man. Come on, ain't no addict.
Oh, his brother.
Perk fit.
Oh,
You
wow.
want one?
If you my friend, bro, you just gonna be real, folks. You ain't.
Look, this how look. They find the most ignorant nigga to put him on platform. This what I be talking about when I be saying, yo, do y'all really? A lot of these guys don't even understand the meaning of the words. Listen to J Man.
First of all, me being friends with Remo, I would assume you are. What's the opposite of homosexual? Heterosexual. I would assume his ass is a homosexual. And he different. So if he was not a homosexual,
You gotta say heterosexual.
a heterosexual. So if he was a heterosexuals, bro,
He dead serious too.
I'm gonna assume that you a heterosexuals and bro a heterosexuals too. I'm already a heterosexuals. So I'm assuming everybody who hangs with me is a heterosexuals, bro. If you're not ahead of these sexuals, then if you my friend, bro,
Let's say
you
the
gonna
head of
be
the
real,
sexual.
folks. You ain't- First of all, me being friends with Remo, I would assume you a, what's the opposite of homosexual?
Heterosexual.
I would assume his ass is a homosexual. And he's different. So if he was not a homosexual,
you gotta say heterosexual.
A heterosexual.
Hey, yo, J-Bay crazy as shit.
If he was a heterosexuals, bro, I'm gonna assume that you a heterosexuals and bro a heterosexuals too. I'm already a heterosexual.
Yeah, you know, he dead serious.
So I'm assuming everybody who hangs with me is a heterosexuals, bro.
He dead serious. What the fuck, J-Bay? Yeah, they gotta start sending these guys to what Charles White say, podcasting school or some shit like that.
This book came about because my dad passed away about a year ago, and I had a box of what nigga, you laughing? Hold the fuck up, nigga. What's going on, son? I don't even know if I can say this, and y'all gonna laugh at me.
I'm not gonna laugh at you. I promise you, we're not gonna laugh.
When I grew up, right, and I remember.
This was funny right here.
I spun the nigga around and I put the
nigga. Freaky Zeke is a bluffing motherfucker. He ended up telling on this case, but listen to how he explains it. I know people saying this, but this shit funny as hell.
In the full Nelson, because once the shots was going off, the two niggas was over there that was down there, pulled out the hammer, and the nigga right here pulls out the hammer. I said,
no, that's 40. What's
I'm
it?
dead.
I think that's Freaky.
But I had the nigga in the full Nelson. So now when these niggas is trying to shoot me, I'm aiming this motherfucking nigga up to all the hammers. You know what I'm saying? So I must have had the nigga so tight, the nigga swung his body to the side, and that's how my shit was open. And he hit me, boom, pow. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm down. So I guess this man came, and his man took the chain off my neck.
Look how he got the chain back.
Threw it. And when he threw it, I reached out and I grabbed the chain. I spun the nigga around and I...
Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here. Yo, these niggas be crazy. Let him tell the story one more time, yo. Like, yo, these guys is insane, man. Like, who do you think believes this story? Who the fuck believe this shit? He like talk to a fucking class of fucking preschoolers.
I put the nigga in the full Nelson because once the shots was going off, the two niggas was over there that was down there pulled out the hammer, and the nigga right here pulls out the hammer. I said,
look, I'm dead.
But I had the nigga in the full Nelson. So now when these niggas is trying to shoot me, I'm aiming this motherfucking nigga up to all the hammers. You know what I'm saying? So I must have had the nigga so tight, the nigga swung his body to the side, and that's how my shit was open.
Hold up. Yo, he had him so tight, he was able to swing his legs. He was able to swing his legs. Yo, this guy's crazy, man.
He hit me, boom, pow. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm down, so I guess his man came, and his man took the chain off my neck and threw it. And when he threw it, I reached out and I grabbed the chain.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. All right, let's get out of here. You know we always gotta trip off some shit. All right, so let's get to DJ Akademiks, man. So I don't know what the fuck Akademiks is talking about, but check him out. Hold on. He's on another drunk rant. Peter Rosenberg, he's calling out everybody. DJ Akademiks said he got a list, like a Christmas list, and he's checking it twice. Whoever crossed him is going down.
Peter Rosenberg, you a hoe too. Ebro, you a that's I love you. Yo, yeah. Who else? Yeah. I gotta get it all out now. Give me the phone.
He got robbed, Peach Carver, and he snitched.
I swear, my heart beat. I can't even go to sleep every night without thinking about. Yeah, and for the rest of y'all, I got a couple more names I ain't get to yet. And I got y'all on the list. And trust me, whether it's y'all baby mamas, yeah, I got no more. You're right. Your baby mamas, your mama, the courts, some way, somehow, I'm gonna get back at you. That's what I keep telling y'all. Whenever y'all think y'all got me down like now, make sure you stab the knife. Because I will never spare you. If you got it twisted, I will never spare you. Okay? I got a couple more of y'all. Actually, I got a lot of y'all on my list. Make sure, I keep telling y'all, do not spare me. Because when it's your time, I won't spare you.
Yo, what the fuck do academics be talking about? Yo, nobody is scared of academics. And it's like, yo, even with this situation, he is still not accepting accountability. He is blaming other people because he's a weirdo. Like, how you gonna, like you see all the names he called out, I ain't gonna spare y'all. You're a weirdo. You did some wild shit. You was talking to a 15-year-old like y'all was the same age. But now he holding grudges against people that said something about it. But hold up, he ain't done. That ain't even the weirdo shit. This the weirdo shit right here. This the weirdo shit right here. You media niggas.
Suck my dick. Real talk. Oh yeah. Word to it. I swear. I gotta tell him. Yo, I told him I'm the greatest. There's no number 2. It's just me. Fuck the big whatever is just big act. Don't leak. Y'all suck dick. I told y'all what's gonna happen. It fucking happened. Nobody can say to me. Y'all boys can't cancel the like, yo, nothing bigger than the chat. Let me tell you how I got that Kendrick's fucking Super Bowl performance. Nigga who worked at the fucking arena is a chat.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Labels tight to me, and they pay me. But we gonna work it out. Can't beat the chat. Stop it. You heard what I'm saying? That's how I got it. I took your car. Get my Interscope. How'd you get it? The NFL hit me. Act, we gonna sue you. We'll do the. I told him, I said, I'm gonna call him Drake. No, I Drake my man, but y'all wanna sue me? Cause I don't sue. Actually, I would sue. I'm like, actually, I would. Anyway, they sent me an email this morning. They said, don't mention the track list. Because apparently when we leaked it, they got paranoid. You know what I did? I went live on Rumble. Shout out to Rumble. I went live on Twitter and I leaked that bitch. I just wanted to show y'all. Any of y'all journalists who ever think y'all on my level, suck a dick. I'm gonna end it like that. Because I don't with none of y'all. I see all y'all trying to keep my back in because y'all thought I was done. I'm gonna keep leaking everything. I don't with y'all. I don't with Kendrick. I don't with no artists. It's gonna be like that for life. Just keep sucking dick and keep getting info from me. Oh, you mean?
Yo, so he went on a rant because somehow he got the Super Bowl halftime track list and leaked it. Yo, but is it that deep? Like, yo, I don't think nobody cares. Yo, this how you tell he's weird. Like, to him, he just fucking broke the Da Vinci Code. But to the real world, like, all right, so the fuck what? Like, but he's going off talking about media niggas ain't shit and he the top of the top. Yo, you did some dishonorable shit. Like, what do? He said the NFL told him not to leak it. He leaked it anyway. Now the NFL going to sue him. And he's so drunk and stupid, he don't even realize that, yo, people don't even give a fuck. Like, nobody had a problem with waiting until the Super Bowl, regardless if you leaked it or not. Like, I don't think it was that deep. I don't think people care that much. But it just goes to show you the weirdness about him. Like, that's the type of shit he care about. Leaking the track list to the Super Bowl halftime show. Like, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, Academics. I don't even think most people saying that motherfucking shit, man. Academics a wild ass nigga. Weirdo. Just more weirdo behavior from old DJ Ack. But y'all hear about this? Dennis Duke explains why he slept with Deshaun Frost's mother. Yo. Now, he's a streamer. I don't know how old he is. But I'm going to show you Deshaun Frost's mother. I ain't look at this yet, so I don't even know what he's going to say, but I thought they was cool somehow.
Nigga, your mama said I was cool. She wanted to...
But then you over here talking about, oh, she look good and shit. You supposed to be my man, bro.
Nigga, you insecure.
Your cousins, your family, or nothing. I would never say they look good or anything. I would just say, you know what? You my dog's mom, and I just don't want to be into that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta be me, though, nigga?
Nigga, do you think, bro? First off, nigga, she look good. Bro, nigga, your mama said I was cool. She wanted to...
But then you over here talking about, oh, she look good and shit. You supposed to be my man, bro.
Nigga, you insecure.
Your cousins, your family, or nothing. I would never say they look good or anything.
Now, this is Shorty mother right here. Like, I don't even... This some weirdo shit, too. A lot of these streamers are weird, y'all. Streamer Deshaun Frost really fake feel on the floor so his face could feel his own mimes. Look at this shit. This is mother right here. Oh no, this is mother right here. I thought that was this is mother friend. So I guess the little streamer dude, if you let him tell it, I guess he slept with his mother. I don't know. But check y'all man Blueface out. Yo, Blueface done turned into Crip Mac, y'all. What is this, y'all? Look at this nigga. You're a grown ass man, yo. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, oh my gosh, yo. We live in a backward society, y'all. This is Blueface, y'all, 2025. Blueface, this how he coming home. He must be scared. They must be punking his ass. Look, you gonna get these face tats. No, it's gonna mess up my image. What is this on it? What is this, y'all? Like, seriously, what the fuck is this? What, he got a YSL sign on his head? Look like a fucking map of South Africa. Like, what is this, man? These niggas is crazy. That's just a circle. Like, what does that mean? He try to look like Crip Mac. Yo gonna get out of jail like Crip Mac. We're gonna get the Meech in a minute. Check Neo out. I ain't gonna lie, yo, Neo living that life right now. Check Neo out, man. Hey, salute to Neo, man. Salute the motherfucking Neo, man. That's how Neo living right now, man. He probably kicking out a whole lot of money. I guess he got it. But before we get to Meech, let's check out this guy. So this goofball right here. Remember I showed y'all the other day he faked the fight. Let me see if it's on this page. He faked the knockout. He probably took it down since I exposed him. Oh, here you go. A bluffing motherfucker. Check yo out. Bluffing ass. Act like he knocked this nigga out the whole time. He ain't do it.
We monetized back then for the worst to prove what? You get what I mean?
Oh, no, this ain't it. He probably took that shit down because I made him look stupid in the comments. Oh, here you go right here.
First time I had ever went viral, it was a dude from, I think that's like Fresno or like Stockton or something like that. And that was just running his mouth. Lupe was on stage and stuff like that. Oh, the one when I knocked cuz out? Yeah, that's me, yeah. Yeah, so look, this is how we got there, right? Buddy show up on the VIP thing right there, right?
Yo, he just like a rapper, yo. He ready to fake this whole story. I just don't see how, I don't understand how you can do that. Like, how can you fake a story?
The water right there. I'm bulldogging back and forth like, yeah, stalking. He ain't do nothing.
he disappeared. So, 5 minutes go past. From my view, my security guard, my homie, shout out Chop, he like this, throwing him. Right. I see two dudes. I see Buddy right there and a little white dude. They are full force. I know how to knock a nigga out. Top of the ear, right here. You put your hand right here, you do this, you're going to literally feel your vision start to fly, hitting hard as shit. That nigga to sleep. Combs in the air and all this.
Hey, you bluffing. We don't got that why he ain't knock you out. Yo sitting there telling a whole story about how he knocked niggas out and he knocked this dude out the whole time. He didn't even throw that punch. But the reason I even showed him is because he says that he's going to produce paperwork and he's going to clear Big Meech's name. Check him out.
I'm going to 100% exonerate the Big Meech is a snitch claims. So I'm going to destroy all of that with actual factuals, not theories and speculations and everything, because there's certain things that Big Meech did that if he was a snitch wouldn't make any sense and it would have been overly exposed.
Now, this is a guy that did no prison time. Like, just the shit that be pissing me off with these dudes. You ain't did no prison time. I think he's been a civilian his whole life, which is cool. But he presents himself like he been in the mix. But he speaks on criminal cases and never been a criminal.
So when I put this video out and people respond to it, just make sure you follow the facts and not the feelings. Because I know for a fact, based off of Big Meech's paperwork and certain laws that are in place, that literally 100% point to him not being a snitch. Anybody disagree after this, it's only because you're a paid actor.
More than likely, he probably was paid, y'all. More than likely, he probably was paid. Can't know what it is. Y'all gotta realize, though, these bloggers take payment.
When the facts come out, you can't dispute the facts. So it is what it is. I get people calling Big Meech a snitch, but honestly, they don't know. I'm going to
Nah, I don't understand how he's gonna do this. Now,
50 a petty ass to me, bro. 50 petty. Like I respect his position in the game and the shit he accomplished, but he really a petty ass, bro. Like, how you so worried about Big Meech and what he did, but with this bitch, she's a snitch too. For me, bro. Like, why you trying to praise her but ridicule him? Like, that's weird. And I don't want to hear Tony A up, bro. You're 50.
Man, shut up. I don't even know. Fuck him. All right, so Big Meech replied to snitching allegations. And this is what he had to say, y'all.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the sign, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family to come out to the Amaran Arena, February 13th.
Yo.
I wasn't going to address this.
Yo, that was the weakest response I ever seen in my fucking life. Big Meech was supposed to be a big time kingpin, international trafficker. Did years in the penitentiary, and people calling him a rat, and that's how he replied. He don't get into none of the particulars. Like, y'all, to me, he was better off not saying nothing. He's better off not saying nothing. Because what the fuck was that? Like what was that, y'all? Like, yo, if somebody would have put a snitch jacket on me, I'm coming with paperwork. Man, shit. We can go through all the papers right now. You feel me? Like, yo, he didn't address none of the claims. Nothing. He didn't even address the statement that he made. When Tammy got exposed and she ran down to the penitentiary, wherever the fuck he was at, Yo, what did you mean by I don't want to be involved in it? Like, he didn't get into none of the particulars. How did Tammy get linked up with the same agent, DA agent, that investigated and arrested BMF? Like, oh, these are legitimate questions that he should be able to have, he can answer. Like, it ain't gonna violate his parole. Like, trick him off the streets. How? You defending yourself. I don't think his parole officer is saying. I don't think his parole officer is saying, look, don't reply. Like, his rep is on the line. Everything is on the line. His money is on the line. And this is all you got to say. Let me play it back again. Check him out. This is all he got to say.
Because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the sign, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family.
Yo, you should be doing it for yourself, my nigga. You need to be trying to salvage your motherfucking name. Yo, your name is all you got out here, man. You need to be trying to salvage his name. You talking about you doing it for your loved ones, man. That man. So 50 even spoke on it.
Not trying to let nobody trick me off the street.
You trick Cuff off the street, nigga.
I never folded, never told.
You told Tammy to tell, bitch.
Death before the sign, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family.
Y'all gonna be disappointed when little baby don't show up? When Skill don't show up, when Vizzo don't show up? And all these motherfuckers don't show up?
I wasn't gonna address this.
Man, this nigga reading drops, man. Look at you reading this shit.
But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the sign, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Come out to the Amaran Arena.
He can't even go. He wants house arrest. He can't even go.
Not trying to let nobody trick me off.
Yo, Pete say he on house arrest, he can't even go. I'm just saying, yo, we need more than that. He gotta do an interview with somebody. Now you ain't gotta do it with nobody. You can do it yourself. People want details, man. What the fuck happened, man? What happened? How did Tammy get your life rights? Like, these are things that he should be able to speak on. At least speak on that. How should he get your life right? How did you allow your life rights to get in the hands of a federal informant? How? Was she not a federal informant when you did it? You know, because a lot of people got the false narrative thinking that she was a federal informant before she met Meech. And that's not true. We learned that yesterday in the paper that we read yesterday. That Meech was already dealing with her before she set up Terry White. And then we learned with the Terry White case that even though Tammy and Agent Jack Harvey was investigating Terry White got locked up by a whole different DA agent. Because his plug, the guy that he was in business with, was under a whole separate investigation. So I don't know how that would work as far as, you know, getting him a time cut. But I know the feds play dirty. And I know they could probably use that to say, well, shit, y'all didn't even make the arrest. Yeah, y'all was investigating him. Yeah, y'all added evidence, but y'all didn't make the arrest. The arrest came from a whole different task force. But I'm just saying, yo, Big Meech need to give us more. What happened, man? Your rep is on the line. What they say on what is that, Malcolm X? His rep is on the line. You remember he was doing the numbers and shit on Malcolm X, the movie? Your rep is on the line, bro. Everything that you built all these years, did all that prison time. And this is all you can say about it. And like I said in the video earlier, yo, nobody's above paperwork. Nobody. He knows that. It's like he tried to come into this situation like he too big to reply. Like, no, fuck no. That's not how it ever worked. The biggest of the biggest that had to explain to itself, yo, if Dirt came on their name. It ain't no different. So Meech, excuse me, Meech need to provide more information, y'all. Like real answers, man. Real answers. What happened? And why did it even take you this long to reply? Like, yo, if a person come on, yo, if a whole week, people is entitled, man, keep the G News ratted. Keep the G News ratted on the body. Yo, I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck no. I'm going live. Immediately, if I'm gonna break my phone, try and go live. Because, yo, we gotta get to the bottom of this, because that ain't true. Where's y'all getting this information from? He did none of that. He did none of that. How did a rat get your life rights? Like, we can start there. How did a rat get your life rights? What did you mean when she came to visit you in jail? Like, simple questions that he should be able to answer, man. Exactly, and that's what I think. This was all about that concert because people probably backing out. You know, I called out Boosie. Boosie on it. He on the clock. If Boosie stepped 1 foot at that fucking concert, I'm on his ass. Because now everything you said in the past, you might as well go link up with Gunna and do a feature. You might as well go do a song with 6ix9ine. Because, yo, where we from, yo, once that shit on your name, yo, you gotta provide some proof. That's just how that go. That's the rules of the land, man. If a person puts Snitch jacket on your name, you gotta provide proof. Because you can't put it past nobody. I don't give a fuck if you Big Meech, Lord Meech, Craig Pettis, Frank Lucas. It don't matter who you is. When somebody call you a rat, yo, you are obligated to prove otherwise. For real. People die for that in the real world. You obligated to prove otherwise. And people have lost their life not being able to prove it. You understand what I'm saying? They might not even necessarily told. But since they can't provide proof, your people done lost their life for that. In cities all across America. Now, is it right? More than likely it ain't. But I'm just saying, though, these are the laws of the land, man. People is calling you a fucking rat, bro. And not even just a rat that got one of your closest not day one, but one of your closest homeboys, 27 years in prison. And then people like to say, well, the case got dropped. Yo, that shit don't mean nothing. Because what happened with Cuffy was they used the information that they had, they investigated in that case and they used it to prosecute him. So, all right, the case got dropped, but Cuffy is still in prison because of this whole Tammy Cowens and Big Meech situation. He in prison right now, 27 years. The same man that if you let him tell it, you was broke when you came to St. Louis. That man gave you your first $1 million. That man showed you the game. And it's like, damn, yo, you don't even address Cuffy. That's the least you can do. Yo, man, that shit fucked up what I had with Cuffy, yo. But, like, for real, that's what he should have done. If you want to keep it all the way real. That apology or whatever the fuck that was, response, that should have been aimed at Cuffy, man. That's what he should have aimed at. And people don't know, like, yo, they was close. I showed y'all a picture yesterday with Cuffy, with Big Meech sitting with that man kids. Like, that was your real friend, bro. Hold on. That was your real friend, my nigga. You don't address that. That man calling you a rat. Fuck what the internet is doing. That man calling you a rat. Hold on. Look at this. This from Cuffy daughter page. This Meech right here. This her. She say, we love you. We love you like family. I still can't believe you folded on my dad. He was going to ride or die with you. 1993 at grandma's house. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You need to address them. What's this?
50 and Big Meech into it. What the fuck going on?
Oh, he's a comedian.
I want to perform a
Cuff's daughter contacted me how I figure out all this. Okay, she the one that first contacted me. Her mom, this lady is like 20-something years old, 30 maybe. Her mom put a private investigator on the people or whatever and found that
I wasn't on.
Look, and see, look.
Cuff's daughter.
People is running with this narrative, but don't know the full scoop of the whole situation. Yeah, the case got dropped, but they used the wiretaps from that case and the information that they learned from that case and charged Cuffy with something else.
Contacted me how I figure out all this. Okay, she the one that first contacted me. Her mom, this lady is like 20-something years old, 30 maybe. Her mom put a private investigator on the people.
I wasn't on address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the sign, always with me.
No, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I wasn't on address this.
Oh, shit.
Because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the sign, always with me.
Yeah, man, let the world know, man. Check this out, man. At the end of the day, man, he used for civilians. So he ain't got no motherfucking G code that she got to follow.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So I don't have a problem with Tammy whatsoever.
What's this?
Yeah, man, let the world know, man. Check this out, man. At the end of the day, man, he used for civilians. So he ain't got no motherfucking G code that she got to follow.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So I don't have a problem with Tammy whatsoever, man.
Right.
As long as it come out who sent her. I know that Tammy was sent. You
Right.
understand? You feel
Right.
me? By Big Meech.
Right.
I know she was put on a mission, homie.
Right. Yeah, no, listen, I talked to Five. He definitely putting something in the works, and I'm going to let him know you said your daughter and your wife is who you want to be your point of contact on the streets.
Yeah, man, I'm going to put him with my wife, homie. 34 years, man. I got a family, homie.
Gotcha.
I got 6 motherfucking children, beautiful children, man. You feel me?
Gotcha. I got you. No, listen, when I tell you,
Let Diddy know, man, ain't nothing but love and respect, man.
look, I'm gonna tell him that I talked to you about what you don't mind if he put anything out on his page of what me and you talked about earlier and what we talking about right now.
Hey, homie, tell that nigga, hurry up, homie. I know he's a real nigga, homie.
For real.
Tell Fitty, hurry up, homie.
All right, let's do it.
Yo, that man, he just ain't gonna put that shit on that boy, man. I want to go back through her story though. Like, it's no benefit of putting that. It said a real land, no Meech been a rat. Yo, I swear, yo, I think it's one of them situations where he didn't want to tell on nobody from Detroit. He pulled the Elpo. Man, look. Nobody from Detroit. Like he said, look, I'm still gonna be the king of Harlem. I know some guys down DC. He pulled one of them moves, man. Some little sneaky shit. Where that girl page go at? Dang, where the fuck I lost the page? Yeah, he pulled a sneaky move, man. Shit. How I look at it, he is yet to address it. Cause I don't know what that was. I agree with my man in the comments. I think that was just him trying to salvage his get together. That's what that was.
I wasn't on address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets.
Hey, yo, fuck no.
But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the sign, always with me.
Man, come on, Meech, motherfucker, you gotta give people real answers, bro. Real answers, man. Not that. I don't know what that was. That was a waste of time. Like for real, he was better off not saying nothing. Like how you gonna let somebody put that on your name and you give us that lackluster ass reply? And like I said, y'all, nobody is above paperwork. For the people that's wondering why, he need to reply because yo, how with in this street shit, regardless if he was in it, from it, whatever, yo, nobody is above paperwork. Nobody. I would have to show mine. He got to show his. He got to show his. That's the rules. That's the rules of the land. And he got to explain that when these allegations come on, you got to explain it. It's like if he was just going to sit around and just, I ain't gonna fuck, I'm Big Meech. I ain't saying shit. I ain't gotta say shit. You said nobody's above 50 Cent. You're like, no, I ain't gotta say shit, but you do, bro. You do. Especially being who you are and what you portrayed. You shit more than anybody you do. Like I said in the video I did earlier, maybe it was indirectly, yo, but Meech sold gangster. He sold drugs to the community. And like I said in the video earlier, I ain't talking about physical drugs. He sold drug dealing, drug selling. He showed that, yo, this is a means to get money. This can change your life. This is what you sold to the people. But it's always the reverse end of that. Prison is part of that. And this is substantial guys, yo, that moved, that went that same way, and they did their time, and some of them home. Some of them not. But they didn't go out sad and try to implicate others. Like I told you, what type of person are you, right? Where you don't want to go to jail. You know, jail and prison is the depths of hell. It's the worst of the worst. You don't want to be there. But yet you send somebody else. You send somebody else. Nah, man. He dead wrong for that. He dead wrong for that, yo. And he got to explain that. He got to explain that in detail. I mean, we don't need to hear nothing personal. He can explain everything around the paperwork. What was that conversation? Why did Tammy come see you? Why did she come see you? Why in every paperwork, even Terry White's paperwork, why is your name mentioned in Terry White's paperwork? Why? I'm sure Tammy probably was connected to a lot of other drug dealers. Why is your name in Terry White's paperwork? Because I told y'all, and I read to y'all in that paperwork what the defense attorney was alluding to. The defense attorney in Terry White's paperwork was alluding to a conspiracy between Big Meech, Tammy Collins, and Agent Jack Harvey. That's what he was saying. We still got the paperwork pulled up. Is this it? Or is it this one? Which one is it? Hold on. Let me flip y'all back around. Hey, Chris, I just explained it. Chris. It's not the past, it's the past. All right, if the past is the past, get over it. Speak on it, let it go. But you can't ignore it. Hold on. Yeah, this is the paperwork right here. Look at this. Moreover, Ms. Cowens had and continues to have strong ties to former BMF leader Demetrius Meech Flunnery. You know, they spelled the name wrong. She was involved with Meech in some manner prior to her relationship with Mr. White. Mr. Harvey was actively involved in the investigation of Mr. Flunnery, and it is inconceivable, which means ain't no way you telling me that's unlikely, that if Ms. Cowens had not told him he did not already know of this relationship. Like, that's what the defense attorney is insinuating. Tari White defense attorney is insinuating that this is a conspiracy between Meech, Miss Collins, and Agent Harvey. Ain't that what y'all don't get that from this line? Let me go back some more. Let me go back. Let's start right here. Defendant believes Tammy Collins is CI1. Miss Collins had been a steady girlfriend of Mr. White. Even after Mr. White began seeing Miss Linton, he continued to have a sexual relationship with Miss Collins despite breaking their principal relationship. All while she was taping Mr. White for the government and acting as an informant for them. From 2008 to June 2009, she continued to have a sexual relationship with Mr. White, and she used her relationship as a device to get him to talk on the phone, etc. None of this information, however, was included in the affidavit. Look, they tried to keep all this quiet. Her motive to lie, Mr. White had chosen Ms. Linton over her, and her use of improper methods while acting as an informant were not disclosed to the magistrate. They kept all of this out the original affidavit, y'all. Why? Why are they doing this? Moreover, Ms. Collins had and continues to have strong ties to former BMF leader Demetrius Flannery. She was involved with Meech in some manner prior, which means before, her relationship with Mr. White. Mr. Harvey was actively involved in the investigation of Mr. Flannery, and it is inconceivable that if Ms. Collins had not told him, he did not already know of this relationship. This is extremely important factor as it puts into context the recorded conversations referenced in the affidavit about Flannery. Is this not the defense attorney alluding to a conspiracy to set Tari White up? Why is his name always involved? This is Tari White's paperwork, y'all. This is not Cuffy's. This is the paperwork where everybody is saying, "Oh no, she was already an agent." No, she wasn't. She was not already an agent. Big Meech was cool with her before she became an agent. People want answers, Meech. People deserve answers. You should want to clear your name. With all the things he have done, why would you want smut on your name? His name it's in this paperwork. They don't mention him by name, but it's in this paperwork too. All of this is Tari White's paperwork. I think it's in this paperwork. No, it's not in this paperwork. Let's see if it's in this one. Man, people want answers, Meech. There was no Mr. White Constitution. It's not in that paperwork either. I think it's this. Dang, which paperwork is it? No, we deal with a lot of paperwork over here, y'all. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Try to show y'all where they talked about a drug dealer. They talked about a drug dealer that she was connected to. But they don't mention him by name. It just doesn't make sense, Meech. People want answers, brother. She was sleeping while this paper we already read. What's this? Supervised release. Is it this one? I don't know. I can't find that shit. Yeah. So what happened with Tari White, and I was talking about this yesterday. Tari White got caught in another investigation. So This guy, Revere, was being investigated. And Terry White got arrested. But the whole time Terry White was being investigated his goddamn self. They both was being investigated. But he got locked up in this investigation of somebody else. Circumstance Smith Whitehead committing a crime. God damn, yo, where the fuck is that paperwork, y'all? That say her connection to a drug dealer. Hold on, let me go to Twitter. Yeah, hit that like button if you're new to the channel, man. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button, hit that like button. We ready, after we move from this, we ready to switch to ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky, ASAP Rocky trial was today. Second motion to suppress. Is it this? Evidence search warrant. On or about July 9th, 2009, applied for received 7 search warrants for defendant White. 2 additional warrants were applied for and received by DA Special Agent Harvey. On information to believe, affidavit. I think that's it right here. So he caught 10 years for money laundering and selling weed. All right, here you go. C1 provided the lion's share of the information for the finding of probable cause, as well as will be discussed below. The affidavit, however, was suspiciously silent as to how and under what circumstances this plethora of information was obtained. Further, to find probable cause, CS1 had to be believed. The defendant believes CS1 is Tammy Collins. I already read this. Steady girlfriend. It's not the paperwork. Shit. Must be this one. Must be this one. Air compressor lows. Amendment. Circumstances. Marijuana. Sound the bell. Damn, y'all. Yo, what was that paperwork y'all we was looking at yesterday? Man, I don't know. I don't think nothing need to have Meech just need to come clean. He on. It's like, oh, these guys, they want to play dirty. They all want to play dirty, but they don't want to take accountability for what they did. Don't nobody want to take accountability. They just want to play dirty and just be able to live. Nah, man, take accountability for what you did, pimping. It's like everybody did. I talked about that on Instagram. I don't think forfeit. I think he need to come on and he can explain that. I don't think people need to jump to conclusions and call that boy no rat. I don't think people need to do that. I don't think that's right. Hey, y'all, what was that paperwork we was looking at, y'all, that showed Meech? Remember, she sent us hella paperwork. This. Like, that man filed so many motions to suppress, it's ridiculous. He probably filed about 10 of these bitches. Search warrant. All right, here it is. That's the same shit. It's a device. Meech in some manner. Damn, y'all, how come we can't find the fucking paperwork? It says something about her relationship with another drug dealer. Look, they tried to hide the shit. Like, this is the defense attorney wondering why y'all withholding information. It's attached to various warrants. Snitch claimed that he been paid $5 to pick up the air compressor. Upon further question, he admitted he knew about the marijuana inside the air compressor. First obtained, redacted. The court can redact information. Right, Frank hand per submission. Try one. Deleted. Let me take all this shit down. So I can't find it. I think I got like a ladder. Person. Residents deposit boxes. Who pray that no knowledge. I bet y'all, I'm trying to find something. Y'all hate when I can't find shit. That shit burns me up. No, it ain't this paperwork. Oh, it might be this paperwork. Might be this paperwork. Nope, it ain't that. Ain't that. I really moved to ASAP Rocky, y'all, because I can't find it. It's on yesterday's live. If people want to see it. Definitely on yesterday's live. 120 months. Not that. Terminated. Take that down. We don't need that either. Oh, here you go, right here. Look at this. When you're talking about CS1. CI1, who is, look, let's start right here. Like, we need answers to this, Meech. That's all I'm saying. This we need answers to. Let's start right here. Let's start right. Damn, we got all the way back here. Let's start right here. All right. Where's C1 at? Agent Harvey's justification as contained in the affidavit for searching the cell phones is weak at best. According to the affidavit, the cell phone should be searched because C1 overheard White talking on a walkie-talkie device, which the agents considered a Nextel or a booth phone. Further, C1 engaged in telephone conversations which were recorded, and White could be heard talking on another phone to an alleged drug dealer. However, it is acknowledged by the agents in regard to White engaging in any drug-related activity. The transactions were done on throwaway phones, which were constantly changed. Further, while there is some indication that White had used a booth phone to allegedly speak to Yeager, the strongest fact for such an assertion in the search of the booth phone in question is that he utilized the booth phone at the time of his arrest after being illegally induced to provide cooperation with promises of no criminal charges. So he ended up telling y'all. To support searches of the phone seized at the time of the arrest and the computer found at the Four Seasons, Agent Harvey also relied on evidence obtained from the search of the Mayfair and the search of the Four Seasons, pursuant to the initial warrants. Again, these warrants and the evidence obtained in these searches are the subject of motion to suppress pending before the court. In regards to the search of the computer, the necessity for the search or the probable cause was based solely on the fact that C1 claimed White will go on the internet to check UPS and FedEx deliveries, and the existence of a computer-generated letter found during the initial searches of the Mayfair and Four Seasons. No other information to support a belief that evidence would be found on the computer was contained in the affidavit. Again, for the sake of judicial economy, White incorporates herein by reference the arguments and authority contained in his motions and briefs filed in reference to the initial warrants by which the computer was originally seized. The illegality of White's arrest, suppression of statements, and suppression of evidence obtained as fruits of a poisonous tree. That's what they're saying. They saying she was fruits of a poisonous tree. CS1 was wholly unreliable. Moreover, continued utilization of CI1, and affidavits and the failure to fully inform the court of the misconduct of C1, her relationship with another drug dealer. Like, yo, why is he always mentioned? Often not prosecute C1 in return for her cooperation, as well as the fact that while she was working for the government and taping White, and with the government's knowledge, she was sleeping with White, makes C1 information unusable and unreliable. Man, come on, man. We want real answers, Meech. We gotta, yeah, but we still gotta hear his side of the story, y'all. Like, it's not right to just call that man a rat without getting his side of the story, because they can say anything. The 4-for-8 week situation, and then nobody even got arrested. Nobody got arrested in that 4-for-8 week. Now, the thing is, if he did say those things, you know not to trust him. You feel me? But to call him a rat, even if he said those things, I think that's a stretch. Situation
has arisen. After I finish the summary, I don't want to be.
But his situation come down to if he knew the call was a striker.
At least now, I don't want any comments from anybody. I just want to summarize this. After I summarize the situation.
All right, so y'all. So remember the other day when we was doing ASAP Rocky trial. ASAP Rocky, one is ASAP. What the fuck his name is? 12 is on the stand, and y'all, he is doing the best he can to free his homeboy. If he don't get a raise or a care package, a couple $100,000, if ASAP Rocky don't do nothing for this boy, I don't give a fuck if he get found guilty, even though he shouldn't. But if he don't do nothing for this boy after the performance that 12 put on the stand for him, man, he down bad. 12 is going above and beyond to prove ASAP Rocky is innocent. Now he back on the stand today, y'all.
Present. Mr. Phillips is on the stand, and Mr. Lowen, you may present. I want to point that out to you, Mr. Phillips. Have you had any contact, that means by text, in Smoke City, whoever it might be, in contact with the defendant or his attorneys since you were sitting in court on Friday?
No, sir.
So I want to go back to the end of the first incident. You understand when I say first incident and second incident.
All right, so right now, y'all, it's the prosecution turn to what you want to call it, cross-examine 12. But 12 is trying hard to free ASAP Rocky, y'all. Like, he is going above and beyond. Y'all gotta watch that live we did a couple days ago. Funny is a motherfucker.
You understand what I mean, right?
If you could be more detailed, just so we can be on the same page.
Sure. So the first incident is going to be the incident by the parking garage by the W. The second incident is going to be where the shooting happened in the parking lot. So when I say first incident, I mean the first incident. Second incident is the one in the parking lot. You understand that now?
Yes.
So I want to ask you, how did the first incident by the parking garage entrance, how did that end? What caused that to end?
By me telling Rocky to go around the corner, and also by Hills.
Hold up, y'all. I gotta say something now.
Trying to calm down, bro.
You would agree that that first incident.
I gotta say something else, y'all, so y'all know what's going on if you just tapping in. Now, A$AP Rocky defense attorney just painted Relly as the bad guy. 12 did the same thing. So the narrative that they running with is Relly is you can't, he's a liar, you know, and he's not credible. And also he was the aggressor throughout this whole situation. A$AP Rocky did everything possible that he can possibly do to separate himself from this, you know, this confrontation, but Relly kept forcing it. So that's the defense narrative. The prosecution narrative is Relly was a victim. A$AP shot at him, and Relly just came there to talk. You know, he didn't come there with no aggression. It was only the talk. So just wanted to give y'all that, you know, background information.
Only because there were literally people walking by the defendant as he took out that gun, correct?
No.
Do you remember people walking by the defendant as he had the gun out?
I remember seeing people walk up the hill, yes.
This is my question. Do you remember seeing individuals walking directly by the defendant after he removed the gun and had the gun in his hand?
I did not see individuals walking directly next to him.
Okay, let me show you. We're going to put up again People's 15. So I want you to watch.
Yeah, dude.
Steps. There's the gun out.
I really think, like I told
Now
y'all,
on camera. And
I think that's a prop gun because I think Rocky knew he was dealing with a fake tough guy that like the crack slick like Relly was, and he ain't want to hurt him. So he just used it to defuse it. Now the prosecution did a good job of killing that narrative by saying, what can a prop gun do with a real gun? In 12, we tried his best to say, well, you know, you can scam with the sound. But like I said, all this is going to come down to the jurors' walk of life. What do they believe? Now, ultimately, I think Rocky being a rapper, that image, that might hurt him. If he get found guilty, it's going to be because the image of a rapper. It's going to be the image of a rapper. There's no way he had a prop gun. And you got to factor in, he got an all-white jury. 7 women, 5 men.
you see Sabin? Did you see 2 sets of footsteps that were walking from the direction to the left of the screen, past where you guys were all standing, toward the right of the screen?
Yes.
And would you agree that if we rewind that, they are literally walking by? You can't see where they are, but you can see their feet. They are walking by literally the spot where the defendant has the gun at the time he has the gun out, correct?
Can I see it again?
Sure. So they're off screen now. There's the gun is put back, and there are those individuals. You would agree they've walked extremely close, if not directly by where the incident was occurring, correct?
They walked by us, yes.
So you would agree that if Mr. Mayers had decided to use that gun right at that point, that would have been directly in front of those individuals.
Can you rephrase it?
So if he had decided, I want to take that gun out, and I want to use it, I want to shoot it at Relly, that would have been done directly in front of those 2 people.
I can't answer a hypothetical question, but he did not do it on the screen.
Listen to my question. You just agreed that they were literally walking by the exact spot.
No, he not throwing his man under the bus.
So what I'm telling you, asking you, would you agree, sir, that if Rocky at that point, Mr. Mayers, had actually used the gun that we saw him,
I wouldn't answer that question.
it would have been done directly in front of those people?
Yeah.
I can't agree.
Overread it? Overruled it?
Him going in the opposite direction. You can see the people walking in another direction from him. You don't see them running. You don't see them trying to evade anything. You just see them walking.
So I didn't ask you, sir, if in fact those individuals ever saw the gun, I asked you, would you agree that if he had decided to use the gun at that point, it would have been right where those people were, correct?
I can't agree.
All right. What after the first incident ended, would you agree that although Relly was angry, he did not ever respond by pulling any weapon himself, correct?
Correct.
And would you also agree that as you're personally aware, Relly never had any weapon with him that you ever saw during either of these two incidents, correct?
Aside from using his hands, I didn't see anything else.
Probably a real friend,
So
man.
I just asked you about a weapon. Did you consider Relly's hands to be a weapon?
Honestly, yes.
Okay, so other than his hand, did he have a weapon?
Let's see, honestly, yes.
Any weapon that you saw?
To be honest, I only seen his hands, and his hands could be considered a weapon.
If you can answer the question I'm asking, it would be helpful. Listen to my question, sir. Did you ever see any weapon other than his hands in Relly's possession at any point during either of the two incidents?
I see his hands, yes.
All right. Your Honor, the court is struggling with this is what he's asking. We understand that you believe that Relly's hands were weapons. Did you see him with a gun at all? Anytime that night?
I said no. I said
all right.
No.
Did you see him with a knife?
No.
Did you see him with a club?
No.
Did you see him with any kind of weapon that could be offensive weapon that could be used against someone else?
No.
Thank you, Your Honor. What is the first thing that you remember happening after the first incident ended? So what happened?
After the first incident happened, after the first incident happened, I just recalled Rocky being around the corner first, because I told him to go. Also, Ills trying to calm Rel down. Rel in the back, kind of angry and like volatile, getting ready to make a move, but I'm telling Rocky, yo, leave. You know, that's the first thing I seen. First thing I seen was Rocky leave. Then they'll speak to Relly, and then Relly start picking up more energy to like get closer to Rocky.
And it's your testimony at this point in time, you have not seen Relly hit anybody, correct?
Not yet.
Okay. And you've also talked about how large and muscular Relly is, correct?
Yes.
You mentioned that Relly is much stronger than you. He's much stronger than Ills. He's much stronger than Mr. Mayer, correct?
Yes.
So would you agree, sir, that the reason that Relly hasn't hit anybody at this point in time is because Relly didn't want to hit anybody at this point in time?
Question, Your Honor, for state of mind speculation.
Read the question back, Ms. Beck.
Would you agree, sir, that the reason that Relly hasn't hit anybody at this point in time is because Relly didn't want to hit anybody at this time?
Sustained. Was there anything preventing Relly from punching Ills?
At that moment, I feel like his eyes was on Rocky. So I'm not too sure what was his state of mind. I'm not too sure.
I didn't ask you state of mind. I'm going to ask you again. He's right next to Ills, correct?
Yes.
Is there anything that would have stopped him from physically being able to punch Ills?
He did end up punching Ills.
You just testified that he did not punch Ills.
No, I'm saying he did end up punching Ills. So can you explain it to me so I can understand?
Sure. I'm only talking about this first incident, all right? You're saying, you've talked about how Relly is angry.
Yes.
And even though I didn't ask you, you interjected during the last question how Relly was, quote, planning his next move or about to make a move. So my question is, since you said Relly was, quote, about to make a move, you would agree that at that point in time, we're still at the first scene, at the parking structure. There was nothing to stop Relly from punching Ills right at that time, correct?
Correct.
There was nothing to stop Relly from punching you at that time, correct?
I wasn't that close. It was space between us.
Well, did you ever see Relly charge you and try to punch you?
Yes, I did.
So you're telling me that at that first incident, you are now testifying that Relly tried to punch you?
I'm saying, when we turned the corner, this is still part of the same incident. I understand you trying to separate it, but it's still the same incident when he's coming around the corner.
And you're telling me Relly tried to punch you when you went around the corner?
Yes.
And can you tell us where in your statement you ever mentioned this fact that you're now testifying to? It's a statement that they provided me. You want me to show you the statement?
I don't need to see the statement.
Have you ever told the defense that that Relly tried to punch you in this case?
I had to tell them that because you can see it clear on the video. He's coming towards me.
So you're saying he's coming towards you, and you're saying he tried to punch you. Which is it? Did you physically see him with his fist try to punch you?
So, would you like me to explain? I can explain.
No, I want to answer the question I've asked.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. For one, after he hit Ills, I heard him running towards me, and then that's when I puked, and I run to the side.
Well, you just testified, sir, that Relly never tried to hit Ills at the first scene. That didn't happen until the second scene.
Okay, I'm explaining the whole situation. So, to you, it might be one incident, two incidents. To everybody, it's just one incident.
No, sir. I clarified with you, and you told me you understood. We were talking about two separate incidents. I asked you specifically what happened during the first.
So the first incident.
I'm not done with my question. When I'm done, you'll know.
Judge, objection. When I'm done, we'll know all we met in the bedroom. Arguments, sustained, doesn't seem like that.
Sir, please listen to my question. I'll let you know when the question is over. You were previously asked whether or not Relly hit Ills during the first incident. You said no. Do you recall that testimony?
Yes.
You are now saying that, in fact, Relly did hit Ills during the first incident, correct?
I'm not saying Relly hit Ills during the first incident. No, he did not hit Ills during the first incident.
So I want to be clear. I'll let you know when I'm talking about the second incident.
No problem.
So what I asked you was, is you would agree that had Relly wanted to hit either of the three of you, Ills, yourself, or the defendant, during the first incident, and between the first and the second incident,
Yes.
there was nothing physically from stopping him from doing that.
If we talk about the first incident, right?
Yes.
The first incident where he put his hands on Rocky.
Yes.
Okay, so the first incident, he did put his hands on somebody.
Your Honor, in the court, I have a limited time. The witness is repeatedly, intentionally not answering my questions.
All right, listen very carefully to the question and just answer the question. Okay, ask the question again.
Isn't it true that during the first incident and between the first and second incident, that there was nothing physically preventing Relly from punching or hitting you or Ills or the defendant? That's a yes or a no question. Do you agree that that is correct?
I don't agree.
So my question is, can you tell me, you explain how strong Relly is. You explain that he's stronger than you, he's stronger than the defendant, he's stronger than Ills. So my question is, what exactly was preventing him from punching any of the three of you during the first incident or between the first and the second incident?
I don't know what exactly was stopping him aside from it was saying, trying to calm him down. It was trying to calm him down. And also, we were trying to get from where we were. So maybe because we were moving, that's the only thing that could have stopped him from hitting us, because we were moving away from him.
Well, did not chase after the three of you running and trying to assault any of you, correct?
He followed us.
Hey, Sir Rocky.
Do you know the difference between following and chasing somebody?
Well, I feel like there's different ways to follow. You can follow by walking.
Hey,
You can
yo.
follow by running.
He can't get a straight answer out of 12 to save his life. Man, shoot the 12, man. 12 is the real MVP, man.
Was he running after you guys, chasing you at any point?
That's what it is.
We didn't run, we walked around the corner.
So if you walked around the corner and Relly did not catch up to you, then you agree he was not running after you, trying to catch you, correct?
That's not true because when we turned the corner, Relly was right next to it.
So now your testimony is that in fact Relly was chasing you down, is that correct?
I said Rel was following hills. He was following hills.
So when you get to the area where the second incident occurred, I want you to describe exactly what happened when the second incident began. So I want you to actually explain to us, you're walking between the first incident and the second incident, and I want you to now describe how
Hit that like button, y'all. No, he not snitching.
And so we're on the same.
He trying to get ASAP Rocky off. He's a witness for the defense, not the prosecution. So that's why he being reluctant to answer questions, because the prosecution trying to trip him up. Because if you go to the live a couple days ago when we looked at his beginning testimony when the defense was asking the questions, he did a great job painting Relly out to be the aggressor.
Meech, can you explain to me, to yourself, where you feel as though the second incident started?
Well, the second incident, you testified on direct, started when you get to the parking lot.
No, I know what I said when she asked me a question. I just want to be able to answer the question efficiently.
When you get to the parking lot,
that would have been, yeah, you're right.
When, in your mind, the second incident started, correct?
To me, as soon as we turn the corner.
Okay, so which corner are you describing when you turn? And I'm not going to make you just read because I know it's complicated. My question is, are you talking about when you turn the corner right where the parking lot is, where the second incident starts? Or are you talking about when you turn the corner leading the first incident?
So basically, from my recollection, because I can't see the video right now, the second incident starts as we turn the corner.
Turn the corner.
As we make the left. I believe we made the left.
Into the parking lot where the second incident, where the shots were fired, or are you talking about when you first leave a block and a half away?
So notice that we left a whole block away. We started walking. We didn't run because this is still a front, and there was no plans or anything to do with him. So why would we run from a front? We just walking down the block. So also giving him time to just, I guess calm down. So we just walked down the block.
So you're talking about when you turn left, you mean after you've been walking and you get to where the parking lot is, where the shooting happened, correct?
So as soon as we got down the block and go to turn to the corner, we come around the corner a little bit, Rel attacks the hills.
Okay. And can you describe how he attacked hills?
From my recollection, he started swinging. He started just, throwing punches.
And those punches were landing on hills, correct?
Yes.
And you ended up seeing an injury to Gill's upper knuckles, correct? You've seen the injury, is that right?
Excuse me?
Gill's or, not Relly, sorry. My fault. You've seen the injury to Relly's upper knuckles, correct?
I never seen him in person, so can you show me?
So let me ask you, were you aware that Relly suffered an injury the night of September 6th to his upper knuckles? Upper finger, excuse me.
From what I heard, but I never seen an injury.
Okay, I'm going to show it to you now.
Yeah, he's actually doing a good job the prosecution is actually doing a good job of showing the jury that he's biased. He's biased. He's doing whatever he's gonna say, whatever he got to say to get his homeboy off. So he actually is doing a good job at that. That's a good point, Charles.
This is April 17th. Do you see the injury to his knuckles? Actually, the top of the fingers. You see those injuries in the first three?
Yes.
Have you ever seen that before?
I've probably seen it like on the internet, but I never seen it up close. I never seen it.
Yeah, all right.
Did you see it that night?
No.
Your position is you said Ills was getting punched by Relly, correct?
Yes.
And I don't want to get myself in trouble. Was that with a fist or an open hand?
I know it was his hand. I'm not too sure of the positioning of his hand.
You would agree, and you've said it before in your direct evidence, your direct testimony and cross-examination. On Friday, you said that Relly punched Ills repeatedly with a fist. Do you recall that?
Yes.
So you're now talking about that's the incident you're referring to where Ills was punched by Relly, correct?
Yes.
And that was with a fist, correct?
Yeah, fist is on your hand, so I believe so.
And that was multiple times, correct?
I believe so, yes.
And you've explained that Relly is extremely strong, correct?
Yes.
And we showed you the pictures of Ills from the next night, and you agreed you couldn't see any visible injuries, correct?
I never said that Ills' face was broken. I never said
He trying to say he lying. If he is extremely strong, and you seeing him beating up on Ills, in that video, you can't see no visible injuries. So how he answered this question is going to be pivotal.
He had a black and blue on his eyes.
Most of his line is non-responsive. Listen to my question, strictly. You testified on Friday that you agreed that Ills did not have any visible injuries, correct?
Oh, can you rephrase that? And do you mean by the video that you showed the next day? You didn't say the video of the because we can't.
Well, Armin, are you saying you remember him having visible injuries?
I'm asking you, can you rephrase it because you're just saying you saying from the video or what event?
Well, let's take it one at a time. You testified on Friday that the visible injury, you said that his lip was bleeding.
His lip was bleeding, yes.
And you agreed that in the
What it is?
video that you saw, you couldn't see his lip bleeding.
Which video? That's what you're asking.
Well, which video? I showed you a video.
Would you like to show me again?
On Friday.
You're talking about the video that was taken the following day?
Yes, the video taken the following day where he has the flag on. You said, we had it up there.
Yes.
You could not see any visible injuries to his face, correct?
Also.
Is that correct?
Yes or no?
Yes.
So my question to you is, if Relly is punching him multiple times with his fist, do you know why there was no visible injury?
I have no idea.
Okay. I want to now show you. You said that.
I told you what he was trying to do.
Let me ask it this way. So it's your position
He's extremely
that
strong.
the second incident started because Relly attacked Ills. Is that correct?
Yes.
And it's your position that that incident started, and then it was the defendant pulling out what you said is a prop gun in response to that. Is that correct?
Can you rephrase that?
You're saying that the defendant pulled the prop gun.
Hit that like button, y'all. Let's get to 100 likes.
In response
Tap the screen
to
twice.
Relly punching Ills.
From the first situation or the second video? Because I'm trying to.
ASAP Rocky trial. Appreciate it.
Yes.
You said the second incident started when all of a sudden, Relly starts attacking Hills, punching him.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've also, I want to be clear, you said
Thank you.
on direct examination that that is the reason that you saw that the defendant pulled out the gun, because he was trying to protect Hills who was under attack. Is that correct?
In the second situation.
Yes.
And can you show me the video so we could all see it together and I can explain to you?
Well, we're going to watch the video, but before that, I'm asking you, that is what you have said, correct?
Yes.
All right, now we're going to watch the video. I want you to pay close attention as we watch this video, this 17. I want you to pay
I hope
close
he ain't fuck him up, man.
As to...
Cause y'all, I really think Rocky used the prop gun. Like, I really do. So, if he was to get found guilty in this case, so that would be fucked up. And like I said, I think he used a prop gun because Rocky can't beat Relly physically. Relly work out, that boy run. He physically stronger, he bigger. But I don't think he wanted to harm him either, you know, because they was friends. So he carried the prop gun just in case, because he knew how Relly is. You know, he wanted fake tough, crack slick type motherfuckers. Because this is what they do. Like a Charleston White, crack slick, then put the police on you. So he brought the prop gun just for this type of situation. Just to scam off. But Relly, being a slime ball, he used that to his advantage. And really planted shell casings there. And went to the police. All because of jealousy. All because of envy. Yeah, it had to be fake, y'all. Yo, there's no landing marks for the bullets. Like, where did it hit? It didn't hit a car, it didn't hit a tree, it didn't hit a wall, it was no bullets. It really was a prop gun. And I didn't believe this at first until we heard Relly's testimony. And you could tell it was filled with lies. So if he get found guilty in this situation, yo, this gonna be terrible.
There is contact between Relly and Hills before the defendant pulls out.
Yeah, and that too. And they only try to give him 6 months.
You're watching on the top left.
He turned down a 6-month deal. Now it's up here, y'all. You can hardly see it. It's up there. Here you go.
Stop. You would agree that at this moment right here,
think this
that
Rocky.
the defendant has removed the gun and is walking towards where Relly and Hills are, correct?
Rocky right here.
No.
I want you to tell me, use the pointer. I want you to tell me, identify each person on the screen, please.
Okay. Can you rewind it?
Sure.
Right here.
Okay, we'll rewind it. Who's in the red?
I'm in the red.
You're the easiest one to identify as the red, right?
Damn, why did you do that?
So
stop it.
Stop it.
Okay.
That's Rocky.
Okay.
That's myself. I believe over here is Bills. I can't tell you.
Okay. Do you agree that at this point in time, there is no contact, and there has not been any contact at this second incident between Relly and Hills?
Well, yes.
Okay. We're gonna keep playing it.
Alright, so that's Ills. That's Ills, and that's Relly right here.
Okay. Watch it again. And I'm gonna ask you, when we get there, would you agree that the defendant turns around and pulls out his gun?
Right here.
Gun is coming out now, and I want you to point to where the defendant is and where Hills is.
He definitely pulled the gun out. You can tell he pulled the gun out right here. Now, how the jury depicts this, who knows? But he didn't. I see what the prosecution is saying. When Rocky pulled this firearm out, Relly didn't hit Ills yet. Ills right here. This is Relly. over his 12. That's what the prosecution is trying to say.
I see the defendant, but I don't see him pulling out the gun. I don't see him.
You go and you point to where the defendant is, I'm sorry, where Hills is, and where Relly is.
So this would be the defendant.
Yeah.
This would be myself.
Yeah.
Over here would be Ills.
Yeah.
And I believe this would be Rev.
Would you agree that up to this point, Relly, at this second incident, has not made any physical contact with Hills?
He plays with you.
Listen to my question. Up until this point, and I'll keep playing it, do you agree that there has been no physical contact that Relly has made with Hills?
Right here, there's no physical contact.
And no physical contact right before, correct?
Right before we turned on. Right before he had no contact.
All right, so his testimony to the defense attorney was Rocky pulled the gun out when Relly started attacking Ills. But what the prosecution is highlighting right now is, no, he didn't. He pulled the gun out before he started attacking Ills. Now, what does that mean? I don't think it means too much. Because at the end of the day, he still attacked Ills. Regardless if he pulled the gun out first or not, he didn't fire yet. He didn't fire the prop gun until Ills started getting attacked.
Okay, that's at 56 seconds.
Thank you, y'all. Hit the like button.
No, we're just clarifying for the record, sir. So you would agree this is the beginning of the second incident, correct?
I would say this is the second incident, yes.
Is it the beginning of the second incident?
No, because I would say the beginning of the second incident is when Relly puts his hands on Hills. So that's when it becomes an incident. Because before then, we were leaving.
So the second incident hasn't started yet, according to you, correct? Because there's been no hands.
There's no hands from any. There's nothing going on from anybody right now.
So I just want to be clear. So in your position, where we are right now, at 56 seconds, the incident has not started yet, correct? Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Watch.
Now that might go into how we look at things versus how they look at things. You know, I agree. Incident hasn't started yet. He hasn't put his hands on him. But the jurors might think, well, shit, he got a gun out. It already started. You know, the incident never stopped. This is just a continuation. All right.
Stop.
He attacked Ills right here.
You would agree that the defendant advances towards where Relly and Hills are before Relly makes any attempt to make contact with Hills. Is that correct?
No.
Would you agree?
That happened about the same time. That was simultaneously. As he attacked Ills, ASAP Rocky approached.
There's any contact between Relly and Hills, the defendant has already taken out his gun.
That's not correct.
Okay?
He did take out the gun. He definitely took out the gun right here. You see him whip it out. Now, you can't see it clearly, but I don't know. See, a lot of this case is going to come down to the jurors, man. It's going to come down to the jurors and their walk of life. What do they deem a threat versus what's not a threat? This case still tricky, man. Even though I think Relly is fucking lying. This case is tricky. If I was on the jury, I would say not guilty, but I'm not on the jury.
Please play it, rewind it, and we'll play it going forward. Okay? Keep watching, sir.
It's a lot of doubt. Look, he pulled it out right here. You see him pull it out. You see him pull it out. You see him lift up his shirt and pull it out. Now you can't see it clearly, but you can make it if this gonna be crazy, man. I hope he don't get found guilty on this, man. He didn't fire. He still didn't fire. Yo, Rocky is scared. For one, he know Riley is. Look, all this, he backing up. Ill's getting the shit beat out of him. He backing up. He ain't fired yet. He didn't fire till they got like right here.
Where were you when the second incident started?
He's over here.
Referring to when I said it began, when he really attacked Hills, I was right there. I was right next to him.
What did you do?
Yeah, I know that's the thing. That's the thing, Harmo.
You saw him take out his gun. What did you do?
Can you rephrase that?
When the defendant took out his gun, he ran towards that wall for safety, correct?
No, I ran towards the wall. If you could play, you could see where I was coming.
No, this is the defense witness. This is the defense witness right here. This is the prosecution on redirect right now. I don't even think that from what we saying, I don't even think the defense did this. You know.
Play again. So your position is you were going. I thought Relly is attacking Ills. Is Relly attacking Ills or is he going after you?
So Relly went and then he tried to hit me. And I stated before, I'm not fighting Relly because my ego hurt him. So I juked and moved.
We're going to play, and I want you to tell me, I want you to yell stop when you see the point where Relly is trying to hit you.
Relly ain't never tried to hit him. See, but this is irrelevant. He's trying to paint him out as somebody that'll say anything to protect Rocky. I get it. I get it. But if Relly tried to hit 12, he never tried to hit 12. He went at the Ills the whole time. I think that's obvious. But this really irrelevant to the grand scheme of things, I would think. Yeah.
Stop.
It's him right here.
This is where you're saying Relly's trying to hit you.
No.
You see him moving. Let me ask you, you would agree that by this time, the defendant has the gun out, correct?
The warning shot came.
Listen to my question. By this point in time, the defendant has the gun out already.
The prop is out after Ills is attacked, not before, after.
Listen to my question. It's pretty simple. I'm not asking you about when Ills was attacked. I'm saying at this point in the video, before you start running towards the wall, he has the gun out, correct?
Yes. Just
That's
say yes,
yes or no.
Just yes.
I don't recall. I recall.
He fucking up. He fucking up. He fucking up. He's starting to look like a liar. Like he'll say anything. Just say yes, bro. You already testified to it. But he did. It's the truth. He did have the gun out. He testified to that already. Now, if he backtrack, it's going to make it look like he lying. I know it is looking like he not credible.
The prop being out after Relly attack, after Relly moved, never before. Not before I ran.
Watch it.
Damn. I mean, he's saying what he remember, but yo, you see, Rocky pulled he pulled it out. You can see he pulled it out. Watch.
Yeah, please. You said you don't recall, and then you all of a sudden recall. So watch it. Watch it again.
Man, he fucking him up, man. He fucking him up.
Stop. In fact, sir, you don't run until the defendant fires the first shot, correct?
I don't run until after Relly tries to hit me.
Listen to my question. Did you just see, sir, listen, do you see the defendant firing a shot at what we just saw? We'll play it again for you.
Can't play it again.
Sure.
Yeah, he is. He just needs to stick to the story. Stick to the story, bro. Don't change the story. That's how a lot of people mess up, yo. Stick to the story. I don't give a fuck what the evidence show. Stick to the story, man. He changing the story. It's gonna make him look uncredible.
Stop.
That's the first shot.
And you start running right after that shot, correct?
Relly is already running towards me, so...
Listen, motion strike is not responsive. I'm not asking you what Relly did. I'm asking you, this is a yes or no question.
I did not run from the shots.
Listen to my question. I'm not asking you what you ran from. Listen. Isn't it true that the time you do not run until after that first shot is fired? Yes or no?
Well, yes.
Okay. And it's your position, sir, that you knew it was a prop gun when it came out.
Oh my God.
And it's your position that Relly knew it was a prop gun when it came out, correct?
Yes.
Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Phillips, that what's happening in that video is not Relly attacking Ills, it's him trying to use Ills as a shield so he doesn't get shot?
No.
Damn. God damn it. I forgot that was their narrative. That was their narrative from the fucking beginning. So the prosecution narrative is Relly was trying to use Ills as a shield. The defense narrative is Relly was attacking Ills. I think Relly was attacking Ills. But you really can't tell. You know what I mean? Damn. I forgot that was their theory. Damn, yo.
Stop. You agree at this point in time at 55 seconds, Relly still has not hit Ills yet, correct?
Right. You're right, go get it. Why you run if it was a prop?
Okay. And you would agree that right
No, it's not really, Charles. It's not really. Because you really can't tell if it's a fight or not. They using, what the prosecution doing right now is using the fact that this video was blurry against them. You can't tell. Now, you know, a lot of us that's from this type of environment, we know he fighting them. He's not using them as a shield. He's attacking them. But you really can't tell because the video is grainy. You can run from sound. You're right. You can. But he also said he knew it was a prop. So why run? If you knew it was a prop, because this is what the prosecution is trying to get into the jury head. If you knew it was a prop, why run? Yeah, they definitely could have jumped his ass. That's what they should have did. We wouldn't even be here today. They'd have just jumped on him.
Is going to come out, and that the defendant is going to advance towards where Relly and Ills are. Is that right? You don't agree with that? Watch the video, please.
Yo, show us the video, man.
He is about to fire the shot. Do you agree?
You said he's about to?
Yes, right now.
Okay, so can you play it one more time?
I'm going to play through, but do you agree he's about to fire the shot?
No, can I see it?
Yeah,
so I can explain it to you?
Do you agree that you have not started moving yet at that point in time, correct? You're not running yet, right? We'll play it again. Go ahead. That's okay.
Come on, man. Give us the video, man.
Gun is out. And now he's about to fire. Boom. Shot happens and you run after, correct?
I run because if you
That is not what I asked you. Motion strike is non-responsive.
Stop. The answer is non-responsive.
Sir,
he's asking you a question.
Okay,
Wait, hold on. He's asking you a question which calls for a yes or a no.
I'm not asking you why you ran. I'm asking you, isn't it true that you do not run until after the defendant fired the shot?
That's not true.
That is not true. So, play it one more time. I want you to tell me
He fucking up,
when the
y'all.
shot is fired. You tell me when you see that first shot fired, please.
He fucking up.
Yes.
Okay, you tell me, you say, stop when the first shot is fired.
He is, Charles.
Stop.
Because it's looking like he'll say anything. He's not sticking to the truth. He's not even sticking to his story. No, he's not. He's not sticking to the script. Because yesterday he testified, not yesterday, but a couple days ago, he said something different. He said something different, y'all.
Do you agree, sir? You are just about to start running, but you have not started running yet. Agreed?
After the first shot? After the first shot?
Yes.
I'm not running. You see me still right there.
Okay, the first shot's fired. Keep playing.
Then you see me run. That's not a shot.
So what I asked you before was, isn't it true that the first shot was fired before there was ever any contact between Relly and Hills? You said no. You would agree. When you watch this, the first shot is fired before your allegation that Relly was.
That is true, go get him.
That is not true. Okay. In the video you can see.
Most is right. Everything after that is not true. Isn't it true, sir, that the reason that you ran after the first shot was because you knew it was not a prop gun and you were worried that you might get shot in the crossfire?
No.
You see, yo, that whole thing he just did was to put that in the juror's mind. You know, yeah, he answered that's not why he ran, but it's gonna be up to the jurors to determine, is that why he ran? Yo, but the video shows that he did, Charles. That's the problem. The video shows that he did run after the first shot.
How many shots did you hear getting fired?
I want to say just 2, but after the first.
No, that's enough. I want you to keep watching the video, and I want you to tell me when you see the second shot being fired. Let me just stop for a second. Would you agree that between shots, that Relly is grabbing Hills and trying to use him as a shield?
No, Relly, the whole time.
Most is right. The answer now?
No.
All right, the answer's no. Would you agree that after the first shot was fired, that the defendant is maneuvering his gun in what appears to be an attempt to find a line of fire toward Relly?
No.
All right, let's play it, please.
Why are you not showing us the video, man? Oh, there we go. All right, so y'all, hold up. This is 12. That's Ills. That's Rocky. And this is Relly up there. So you see that? 12 is attacking. I know you can't see it, y'all. It's blurry. It's blurry as a motherfucker. 12 is attacking. Not 12. Relly is attacking Ills right now. This is Rocky. This is 12. Look, he did move when he fired the first shot.
So, is this what we've just seen? Is this where you are saying that Relly was punching Hills?
Yes.
And is this also where you are saying that, having watching this, you do not believe that Relly was attempting to use Hills as a shield?
I do not believe that.
And let me ask them, did you see during the second shot, did you see between the first and the second shot, the defendant repositioning himself and running around himself?
Can you rephrase that?
Between the first and second shots, did you see the defendant repositioning himself and the gun?
From my recollection, I've never seen
Just say no.
Reposition the gun. I seen him.
Just say no, bro.
I believe.
Most is right, everything else is on.
All you gotta do is say no, bro. See how he trying too hard, man. He's trying to just say no. Next question.
Watch. Sir, isn't it true that what you just saw, is you saw between the first and second shots, Relly holding Gills, trying to keep Gills between he and the defendant, and the defendant literally running around with his gun, attempting to get a line of sight on Relly?
No.
Let me ask you something. You've testified that everybody, including Relly, knew it was a prop gun, right?
Yes.
If it's a prop gun, and Rocky knows that everyone knows it's a prop gun, can you tell me, are you aware of why he would have a need to be repositioning himself between shots? Do you know?
No.
Would you agree that if it's a prop gun, and that Relly knows it's a prop gun,
What's up, Nay?
that it's going to have no effect on stopping Relly from doing anything because he already knows it's prop gun?
Correct, because it didn't stop him.
That's his man. It's 12.
You're
ASAP
saying it
12.
didn't stop him. This is my question. Your testimony is that the entire time Relly knows this is a prop gun.
Yes.
You're telling me that when it's pulled on him at the first scene, he basically says, put that fake gun away, correct?
Yes.
You're telling me that the second scene, when the gun is taken out and fired, Relly knows it is a prop gun, correct?
Yeah, definitely told him
You're
that.
telling me that when Relly is running around, that he still knows it's prop gun, correct?
He wasn't running around. He's hitting hips. So he's not running nowhere.
Okay. But that entire time, you're saying Relly knows it's prop gun.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Rocky should have took that 6 months, man. Yo, all this shit not worth it, y'all. It ain't worth it. And I get it. He probably lose endorsements. Yo, but 6 months, yo. 6 months. 6 months, 24 years. I mean, 6 months, 24 years. Like, yo, it don't even measure out. Yo, he should have took the... Even if he beat this case, I'm still gonna say he should have took the 6 months. Cause it's just not worth it. It ain't worth the headache. It ain't like, yo, because he can lose this case. Like, it is very possible that he can lose this case. Just like it's possible that he can win this case. It ain't worth 6 months. And the judge told him, like my man said, the judge told me gonna give him the max. Max 24 years. The state only want 10 to, I think, 12 or 14.
Can you tell me, are you aware, sir, of how that prop gun?
It ain't my concern.
If Relly knows it's a prop
But
gun.
it's people that's faced with these decisions. Fuck Rocky. It's people in the comments. It's people that watch these videos that be faced with these decisions, and it don't be worth it. It don't be worth it because he can. This case is 50-50. Yo, you don't fight cases 50-50. That bitch, if that bitch 30-70, yeah, I fight that. 80-20, I fight that. 50-50, they throw out a deal for 6 months, I'm taking that. I'm taking that. And I would suggest you take it. It ain't worth it. Because if you blow trial, he gonna be mad. He gonna be mad as a motherfucker. He ain't never gonna get over it. He gonna be dreaming about that 6 months when he's sitting for 10 to 20 years.
How that in any way is going to stop him from allegedly attacking Hills? Do you know?
Well, just the sound. That's all I can say is the sound.
So you're telling me that even though Relly knows it's not real,
No, they offered him
that
6 months.
he's going to stop attacking Hills because of the sound from a fake gun that he knows is fake. Is that your testimony?
It was the sound from the prop, also the sound from the car alarms. It was drawing
Right, yo.
a lot of
Yo,
attention to
sometimes, yo,
the
you can't win everything, yo. You can't plead to 10 years, but 6. They gave him a plea deal. Before the trial started, ASAP Rocky had a chance to plead to 6 months. It was a 7-year suspended sentence, 6 months county jail time, 3 years or 4 years of probation, 52 hours of anger management, and that would have been it. That'd have been it. He'd have been damn near home. He'd have been what, 3 weeks now, a month? He'd have been, yo, for 6 months, he'd have did like 3. He'd have came in eligible for the box. He'd have came in eligible for the box. Like, this shit just ain't worth it, yo. It ain't. And a lot of people roll these dice, yo, and get punished. Punished. All for 18 months. Blow trial, 8 years. All for a year and a day. Blow trial, 7 years. Like, yo, that shit, it don't be worth it, man. 3 years probation. And I get it. I think it really was a prop. I really do believe it was a prop gun. I really do believe it was a prop gun. But at the same time, you do see him trying to angle to get a shot. You see him trying to angle to get a shot. And you never know how that's going to resonate with the jurors. You never know how that's going to resonate with the jurors. Because the prosecution brought up a good point. Why is he trying to angle to get a shot with a prop gun? Now, maybe the defense get another chance. Being as though this dead witness, you know, hopefully they get a chance to interview him last. But it's obvious, at least to me, it's obvious that he's going to say anything. Yeah, Charles, but 12's testimony is Relly did know it was a prop gun. That's his testimony. His testimony is Relly knew it was a prop gun. Maybe he shouldn't have answered that.
So, as you can see, Relly didn't run. He got a couple more hits on Hills.
Moses, okay, fine. Can you tell me, how does this incident end?
How does this incident end?
How does it end?
Okay. Well, after the incident, as you can see, there's a lot of attention being drawn to us. The call alarms are going off. I push Rocky.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Because
go get him.
Voice before, we should have been left, you know. So now we're leaving. We're going in the opposite direction.
Let me stop you. You would agree, Mr. Phillips, that this incident ended because you literally pushed Rocky away, and that his initial response was to push back at you as if he wanted to go back.
He ain't get hit.
And do
That's another thing too, y'all.
No.
The prosecution narrative isn't that Relly got hit. Relly's saying that, but that's not the prosecution narrative. They're not running where he got hit. I believe it was a prop. Based off of what I observed from Relly, he a bluffing motherfucker. He one of them fake tough guys that'll run to the police when things get out of hand. And he vindictive. He think he's slick. Like shit. We learned a lot about Relly. Relly is a slime ball. Slime ball. One of the greasiest. Because I believe it was a prop. The prosecution isn't saying it's a attempt murder because he shot at him twice. With the prosecution saying it's a real gun. It's California too, yo. You know that gun law is strict as a motherfucker. It's like New York.
Let's watch the video, please. Stop. Would you agree, sir? You are literally pushing Rocky away, who is trying to advance towards back what is going on.
So actually,
motion to strike is non-responsive. That is a yes or a no.
Rephrase your question, please.
Isn't it true that what you just watched, you are literally pushing Rocky away from going back towards where Relly and Hills were?
Yes.
Correct? So, you would agree that as this incident ends, none of you stop to pick up any casings, correct?
See, yo, this is my theory, yo. This is my theory about criminal cases, yo. There's only two reasons you fight. You go to trial. You go to trial if the case is rock solid. That way you hopefully they mess up somewhere along the line and you can come back on an appeal. You know, maybe you got over sentenced. Maybe some prosecutors withheld evidence. You know, you just let the whole trial phase go through just because you hoping they make an error somewhere. That way you can get back in court, get the case overturned. And the other reason you go to trial is if the case just weak as a motherfucker. It's weak. It's like I said, it's 80-20, 70-30. But on 50-50 cases, if they offer a deal, you take that. You take that. It ain't worth rolling the dice. I mean, you roll a 3 5 times, you roll a 7 5 times. That's risky. You don't put your life in 50-50 chances. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't bet that. It's a 50% chance I live, 50% chance I die. Yo, they not good odds. They're not good odds at all. Yeah, I know. He probably looking at it like, man, I ain't do this shit. Fuck that. I ain't taking no deal. Yo, but that's not, you can't deal with the court system with that type of arrogance or that type of confidence because this system is flawed. Innocent people get found guilty every day. You know what I mean? Innocent people get sentenced to life every day. Like this is a flawed system. You can't go into a criminal case or a trial with that type of arrogance because you might fall flat. Now, hopefully he beat it. But then I don't know how the fuck he got an all-white jury. How the fuck they allowed that? Matter of fact, I think it was only one black juror that was even in the jury pool. Yo, black people, yo, we gotta start doing jury. For the people that can, yo, you gotta do jury duty, man. Jury duty is important, man. We don't ever look at it that way. We be finding out any way to get out of it. I remember one time they sent me a paper for jury duty. I wanted to do it. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to do it, but you know, they asked if you got anything, you gotta send it. I sent them my charges and all that shit. They rescinded the offer. But for the people that can do jury duty, yo, you got to do jury duty. You can be saving somebody's life, man. That's how people gotta start looking at it instead of looking at it like it's a hassle. I gotta leave word. I ain't nobody trying to sit in court because that's when you get these all-white juries against more than likely or a lot of times a fucking black defendant, and you get people getting found guilty for shit they ain't even do, or people getting over sentenced. Yeah, yo, we gotta start doing jury duty, man. It's not as bad as people think. A black juror saved Melly. A black woman juror saved Melly. They was raised sentenced Melly to manslaughter with a deadly weapon. But that case wasn't a manslaughter with a deadly weapon case. The prosecution whole theory was first degree murder. So she did right by saying not guilty. Because if she wasn't on that jury pool, they'd have found, if she wasn't on that jury, they'd have found Melly guilty of manslaughter with a deadly weapon. And that's not what the state said Melly did. The state said Melly planned this. This was premeditated. This was first degree murder. So how do you find him guilty of manslaughter with a deadly weapon? She did the right thing. If she wasn't on that jury, he'd have been done. Now, he might have did it. But still, yo, everybody deserves a fair trial, yo. It's not about what you know, it's about what you can prove. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new.
This incident ends. None of the three of you hills, the defendant, yourself, stop to pick up any case.
It depends on the charges, Charles.
Is that correct?
No, I
got that murder on my record.
Do any of you pick up any expended cases?
We all left the scene, sir.
Did you pick up any expended cases?
No.
Did anybody at the scene that you saw pick up expended cases?
No.
In fact, Relly didn't pick up anything either, correct?
I have no idea what Relly did.
I thought you said you were watching him the whole time.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm saying you said that he picked something up.
You told us, continue to watch the video, I want you to watch it, and you previously testified that you were watching Relly the whole time. Defendant is running away in this, right?
Yes,
he's gone.
Yes.
Yo, this is because see, he making him eat a lot of his words, y'all, because he said too much. He said too much. He was trying too hard. I mean, that's his friend. You know, you are gonna try hard, but the prosecution is making him eat a lot of those words.
At no point in time did the rest, any of the three of you that were left, pick up anything off the ground. Correct?
I didn't pick anything up.
And did you see Hills pick anything up?
He picked himself up off the floor.
That's not what I asked you. Did Hills pick up anything off the ground?
I don't think so.
Did Relly pick up anything off the ground?
Rel was, if you can see the video.
Motion strike is not responsive. Did you see Relly pick up anything?
I didn't see Rel pick up anything.
So, it's your position that the first time that you ever saw the injuries to Relly's hand was when?
I'm not too sure the specific.
Hey Charles, did you see? What you hear when he was on when the defense was questioning him? Cause that's what I'm basing it off. I'm basing it off what he told the defense versus what he's telling the prosecution. Cause that's what the jury is gonna be. That's what the jury gonna examine.
Okay. You ever hit anybody? You're gonna find yourself in your life.
What the prosecution just tried to do there is say nobody picked up. You didn't pick up no shell casings. They're saying Relly planted the shell casings, right? See, I ain't see that video. It was a video. They showed another video, I guess, when Relly went back to the scene. I don't think we saying that. But they basically saying nobody picked up no shell cases, so they should have still been there. Basically, that's what he's trying to get the jury to understand. Nobody picked up the shell cases. The police didn't find them. So it's a possibility that Relly went back and found the shell cases because nobody picked them up. I think that's the point he's trying to make.
When you hit him, do you hit him with your knuckles or do you hit him with the injury that he has to his hands?
Well, I'm not too sure how everybody else throws their punches. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even know how to throw a punch. So I can't tell you how
you can submit to a case.
Well, you basically said that Relly is a very strong guy. You worked out with him. Do you think, based on your experience, knowing Relly for 20-something years, do you think Relly knows how to throw a punch?
No.
Oh, you don't think Relly knows how to throw a punch?
No.
Okay. So it's your position that the injuries on the fingers were from Relly punching Hills?
I believe so. I feel as though you could see him fighting Hills. I think he hit the floor.
Motion to strike everything is after yes is not response. So I simply asked the yes or no question. He added.
You're getting frustrated.
Isn't it true that the reason that you got the defendant out of it was because you understood that he had just shot at somebody with a firearm and you were concerned that he was going to be in a bucket load of trouble?
No.
And it's your position that at that time, at that date, you knew that there was no way that the defendant could have done any damage to anybody because that was a fake gun.
It was a prop, yes.
And it's your position that Relly also knew that there was no way that the injuries that he had could have been to a gun because the prop gun that the defendant shot him with was a phone. Correct? One real gun.
Can you rephrase that?
I don't think that's going to weigh. I don't think the fact that you can't you don't see, because all firearms don't discharge fire. Like I didn't see fire. All firearms don't discharge fire. You can shoot a gun and no fire comes out.
That there's no way the injuries on his hand could have been caused by getting shot by the defendant because it was a prop gun, wasn't it?
And I don't mean like with every shot. I mean just some shots don't shoot fire.
When did you first become aware that Relly was asking
not every fire.
For money as a result of the incident?
Probably 2022.
And you would agree that as soon as you would have heard this, you would have known that.
But this would be fucked up though if they really pressing this issue, and they know, and they know he ain't shooting no real gun. But like you said, G-Man, it's a win for them. If he did it or not, all they trying to do was have one under the books. Make this a part of their catalog. We convicted ASAP Rocky.
That request was bogus because it wasn't.
No, I done shot guns, and no fire came out. Like every bullet, every time you shoot, it ain't always fire with every shot.
As soon as you would have heard that Relly was trying to get money for allegedly being shot at, you would have known that that was a bogus allegation, an untrue allegation, because it was a prop gun and the defendant could have never shot him, right?
Yes.
So, after you found that out, tell me when you went to the police to tell them what you knew.
I didn't go to the police.
Now, you discovered at a later point in time that not only had Relly gone to the police, but that the defendant had been charged in this case, correct?
Yes.
And as soon as you knew that, as soon as you heard it, you knew that those charges were unfair and never happened, correct?
Correct.
Did you go to the police then?
No.
Did you call the prosecutor?
I didn't even know who the prosecutor was.
Yeah, that'd hurt you, G-Man.
You were unable to figure out who to contact. Is that why you didn't go forward?
For one,
so now he's trying to paint him as a co-conspirator. Because if you was this upstanding citizen, why didn't you go to the police? Why didn't you say none of these things? Why you didn't report none of this? He's trying to paint him as a co-conspirator.
No, I didn't. Nobody said the prosecutor wanted to speak to me. Nobody said the LAPD wanted to speak to me.
Listen to my question. I'm not saying whether they wanted to speak with you. This is your brother, who you're saying is being charged unfairly for a crime he didn't commit. And you have the evidence.
I don't know, Chance. I ain't never shot a private before.
My question is, why didn't you come forward to tell the police and prosecutors what you knew?
Well, I don't have a particular reason, but they charged him. I guess it was going to trial. I believe I can tell my truth here. I didn't have to tell the LAPD or anybody else.
Wait, you didn't have a particular reason. Wouldn't a particular reason be that your brother is facing serious charges and you are able to tell the authorities it's not true?
I've never been in a situation where you could just go to, I guess, the law and tell them this will happen and the person is innocent.
So you couldn't figure out on your own, Mr. Phillips, that you could have picked up the phone, called Rocky's lawyers, called Rocky himself, called the police, called prosecutors, and say, hey, listen, this is not true. You couldn't figure that out on your own. Is that your testimony?
I've never seen that opportunity available.
At some point, you became aware that Relly had gone.
See, that's what I'm saying, yo. See, like, I get that. I understand that, yo. We gotta keep remember this is an all-white jury. That's why I think, yo, this case is really gonna come down to these people, the jurors, their life situation. What have they been through? What do they know about these type of situations? Like, that's what this case is gonna come down to. The jurors, in their history, their life, their experiences.
When did you learn that you've gone to the police?
To be honest, like I said, it had to be 2022. I'm not too sure.
So you're saying you did not know that Relly had gone to the police?
Oh yeah, you're right. I think that was a rifle though.
2022?
Yes.
Now you knew for sure by April 2022 because it was being published on different websites that Relly was a snitch and a rat, correct?
No.
Oh, you didn't know about that? What number? 22? Who's out on the left side of the screen?
Is that right?
Who's on the right side?
Barney.
Barney's another brother of yours, right?
Yes.
This is dated April 20th, 2022. You know what no jumper is, correct?
I'm aware of what the platform is, but I'm not a supporter of no jumper.
Well, so I'm going to ask you something. When's the first time that you saw this post that says, at ASAP, Barry says that ASAP Relly snitched on ASAP Rocky causing his arrest earlier this morning? When's the first time that you ended up hearing that, seeing that?
Well, this is my first time seeing this post. So.
You've never seen that post before today?
I'm not. I have my own business. I'm not a part of the jumper.
So, I'm not asking you a part of the jumper.
I'm not a part of no jumper.
When did you first learn that Relly was being labeled a snitch and a rat by other ASAP members and by the rap community?
Other ASAP members and the rap community. One person here. Gender characterization mistakes the evidence.
That's
on the record.
Now that's a speaking objection again. I'm just responding to that.
Is it right? This states the evidence.
Objection states the evidence.
All right, look
There's a question, so I'm not going to say what I'm asking.
When did you first learn that Relly was being labeled a snitch and a rat by other ASAP members and by the rap community?
Now another reason why he probably wasn't trying to take that plea deal is because Relly got a fucking lawsuit out on him as well. And if he'd have pled guilty to that plea deal, that'd have made his lawsuit more credible. I just hope he beat it.
After stating the overall of my job.
Can you rephrase it?
Can you hear it back, please?
When did you first learn that Relly was being labeled a snitch and a rat by other ASAP members and by the rap community?
So, I never learned from other ASAP members that he was being called a rat. I'm not a follower of no jumper, you know, and Relly is not
showed no jumper?
So other musicians aren't talking about Relly.
So you're telling me that these other ASAP members who you refer to as you are all brothers, correct?
Yes.
ASAP Bari is a brother, correct?
And to be honest,
yes or no?
I haven't seen Bari. I haven't seen him.
I have a question. When I'm asking you a question, instead of looking at me, you look over at the jury. Is there a reason why you're not looking at me when I'm asking you questions and why you're looking directly at the jury?
I'm looking at everybody. I'm giving eye contact with everybody. You know?
Has anybody told you that when you answer questions, you want to turn and look at the jury? You've been directed to do that?
No, but I have answered questions.
Right, everything else is non-responsive.
Why he doing? That might not sit well with the jurors right there, y'all. Like, that was overboard for the prosecution. That was overboard. Like, he started to make this personal. Probably because he see the case slipping away. I think he looking at it like, this is my only hope to win this case. I gotta make him look bad. Because Relly was horrible on the stand, y'all. Relly was horrible on the stand. So he's trying to make him look bad in front of the jurors. Maybe it's like a, you know, I don't know what you want to call it. I got one. I don't know what you want to call it, but he's trying to make him look bad. But I don't think that's going to sit well with the jurors because that was out of line. That was out of line.
After notice. So this is my question. ASAP Bari, you referred to him as a brother. I'm not done with my question. You previously referred to him as a brother. Now you are saying, not only did you not hear anything about these rap allegations involving Relly from Bari, but you never heard about it from any other ASAP. Is that correct?
No.
Is that correct?
No.
It is not correct.
I haven't heard it from anybody else in ASAP. And this is my first time seeing this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I do not follow.
That's in the beginning of the video. Illuminati.
What happened to the gun that was used in this incident? Do you know?
I don't know what happened to the prop, sir.
Have you ever asked Rocky what happened to the gun?
No.
And you know what, y'all? Now look, that's another part that's gonna be hard to get over. Now I think that Relly panicked and got rid of the prop gun. Crazy as it may sound, I think he actually panicked and got rid of the prop gun. Now, will the jury understand that? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. See, that's the fuck. Like, this case is crazy, man. This case is crazy. Yo, black people, we gotta start doing jury duty. We gotta start doing jury duty. But I think he got rid of the prop gun. Because think about it, if he'd have had that prop gun and turned it over to law enforcement, we wouldn't be here today. Well, we'd be here, but they wouldn't be there. You understand what I'm saying? Excuse me. Hit that like button, y'all. Get to 100 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new.
If that prop gun were here, and it was believed that that's what was used, you would agree that would be very helpful evidence. Goes to his bias.
Objection. Also calls for speculation.
Staying on speculation.
You're going to re-answer a different question.
That since the defendant is charged with firing a real firearm, that if you knew where the actual prop gun was, that would be likely helpful to the defendant?
Understand questions and objections.
Where's the prop gun?
I don't know.
Have you ever asked?
No.
So it's your testimony that this incident happens, and the last time you saw the prop
I just think he was scared. I think he was scared. Cause I don't know. Yo, everybody, like, I think Rocky been in jail before. You heard him talking, not like a prison. Yo, but everybody don't know law. Like, yo, some people panic. Like, it's crazy, yo, that people commit crimes every day and do not understand even the basic level of law. Like, he probably just panicked. Like, I really think he just panicked and said, yo, get rid of the prop gun. Get rid of the prop gun. Like, I don't know, y'all. It makes it appear that it could have been a real gun. And that's what I'm saying. That might, you know, that's gonna get the jurors to thinking. Like, maybe it was real. Why would you get rid of a prop gun?
Fire it.
No, I don't smoke weed.
Can you rephrase the last part?
So, the last time you saw the prop gun was after the defendant fired it at that scene, and you guys left. It was in his waistband, correct?
Yes.
I don't know. You right? I don't know if you could put blanks in a real gun. See, I ain't never dealt with props or blanks.
You guys got rid of that gun.
No.
It's not true?
That's not true. I have no idea.
Because he got arrested, bro. He might ain't know the details. He got arrested and charged with attempt murder or whatever they charged him with. Like, motherfuckers get scared and panic. Yo, get rid of everything. I got weed in the house, man. Get rid of that shit. They might hit my house. They might raid it. You never know. It might, whoever cleaned out his house, he might ain't even tell him get rid of the prop gun. They just got rid of the bitch. Because they ain't know the details. Like, yo, anything could happen. Matter of fact, I'm more likely to go with that scenario. He got booked and somebody else might have got rid of the gun. Not knowing the details of the situation. I don't know, y'all. It's crazy.
that instead of being a prop gun, that it was a real 9mm handgun. I want you to assume that. Are you following me?
You want me to answer?
No, I want to make sure you're following me. I'm having you assume it was a real gun.
I can't make any assumptions.
How you gonna do that?
You can, because this is called hypothetical. I can have the judge explain to you. I want you to assume,
I never heard that
for my
before.
question, that it was not a prop gun, that it was a real 9mm firearm.
That's different.
Pretend it was a real gun.
I didn't think you can do that. That's
If it
new.
was a real gun, would you agree that the defendant would have a motive to get rid of it?
Objection. Also speculation.
Would you agree, sir, that being like a brother to the defendant, that you yourself would have a motive to get rid of that gun?
No.
Oh shit.
So you're telling me that if it was a real firearm that was used in this incident, that you in no way can see where you would have a motive to get rid of the gun?
No.
Okay.
I ain't never seen Charles. That's new to me.
Where's that gun today?
I ain't never heard that
Sir,
before.
I have no idea. Where's the problem?
So, the defendant is like your brother, and you speak to him all the time, either directly, in person, by text, etc. Is that right?
Okay.
I speak to him
I know that.
in person. When I see him, he's very busy, so it's not that often.
Well, have you ever asked him what happened to the gun?
No.
Does that seem like a question that might be important?
No.
All right.
No, he's not snitching.
Do you still speak to Hills?
He's trying to help Rally.
Yes.
And you would agree, you're aware that the defendant still speaks to Hills, right?
I believe so. I'm not too sure.
Well, when you're not too sure, you're saying you have not had a conversation with the defendant where the two of you talk about Hills?
We don't talk about Hills, but we have been in families.
Still a rat. Oh shit.
So, it's your understanding that the defendant continues to
He's trying to help
have
his
a relationship
homeboy.
with Hills, correct?
Yes, we all friends, yes.
And you still continue to have a relationship with Hills, correct?
That's my friend, yes it is.
Where's Hills today?
Sir, I'm here. I'm not too sure.
Let me ask the question again.
He's trying to help Rally, y'all.
Where does Hills reside? Where is he today?
Objection. Last person on it was a statement.
I'm asking, Your Honor, I can't, last person, I'm asking if he knows. There's a last
The question was, does he know?
Yeah.
I thought you asked him, where is he?
And do you know where Hills is?
No, sir.
Where is the last time you knew Hills to be?
In New York City.
In New York City. When was this?
Sir, maybe.
Okay, I believe you, Chance.
November of this 2022.
24, yes.
And you are aware that Hills is
That's not how that go.
in charge in this case.
Artist life.
Have you ever had a conversation with Hills?
Yo, can we get to 100 likes, yo? We need 12 more likes. 12 more likes. Come on, y'all. Hit that like button. Tap the screen twice for me, please.
In person and
Get 200 people in here.
regarding the defendant's case.
No.
Has Hills ever said to you at any point in time that he is aware that his close friend ASAP Rocky is in charge in this case?
I never had this conversation with Hills, I'm sorry.
So you've never had, since this incident happened on November 6, 2021, you've never had another conversation with Hills about what happened?
We spoke the week of, and it was just the fact that, it was said that one of our brothers had a fight with another one of our brothers. So that was it.
And you've never spoken to Hills about what happened since that point in time?
No.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Who's Wally Sajini?
Excuse me?
Wally Sajini. Who is he?
Well, I believe he works as I guess a liaison for different I guess like tech companies. I'm not too sure.
He's also known as ASAP Wally, right?
No, he's not.
Isn't he a part of the collective?
He's not a part of ASAP.
Is he a part of AWG?
I'm not too sure. I feel like he could just be an independent contractor. I'm not sure of his business.
Are you a part of AWG?
I am a part of ASAP.
Are you a part of AWG?
No, on ASAP.
What's AWG? You've never heard of AWG?
I've heard of it, but I'm not too sure what it is exactly.
All white girls enjoy. That's what AWGE means. And he trying to get him to say it because it's all white jury, 7 women, 5 men.
Like a creative agency.
What do you know it to be?
I know the
8 more likes, y'all. Tap the screen twice.
And just to me as a creative agency.
Is it a fact involved with AWG?
I believe so.
Well, when you say you believe so, how do you know? What are you basing that on?
Just.
Thank you.
Creative.
7 more likes, y'all.
Just based on, sorry?
Creative curations. So it's a creative agency.
Thank you.
Would you agree with that, sir? Are you aware that Mr. Zucchini is someone that regularly speaks or texts, has contact with the defendant?
I'm not too sure what he does.
He been trying to get him to tell. He been trying to get him to say what AWGE means for 3 days now. He trying to get that shit out of him bad. You heard me? Hit that like button, y'all. 6 more likes, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you new.
173 likes.
And when's the last time there?
Yeah, we go live every day at 11 p.m. Eastern time, and we get off whenever. You heard me?
Last year he was trying to help me get like a something with sneakers. I'm heavy into sneakers. He was trying to get me like a model situation.
You said you watched some of the testimony in this case, previously testified that, do you recall?
Only like what I've seen on clips on the internet.
Well, so I assume you've seen clips on the internet of Wally Sajida's testimony, correct?
I've seen.
Hell no chance. Fuck no chance. The judge made it clear. Like this is on record. This is on video. I did a video on it. The judge made it clear that your celebrity won't come into question when it comes time for sentencing. Rihanna, he said Rihanna, won't come into question when it comes time for sentencing. And the max on this case is 24 years. This is what he told him. And you're going to get that time. So this ain't that. This ain't that. And you look at the judge, you can tell he mean business. Yeah, look at him. He ain't playing.
His thumbnail.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Just a photo of him with his leg crossed, just looking at you.
So you don't know any of his testimony at all?
No.
I would have took that 6 months. I ain't gonna lie. 4 more likes, y'all. Hit the like button, please. 4 people.
I want you to assume for a moment that Mr. Sajida's testified that he was mediating the dispute between Morelli and the defendant. I want you to assume that he testified that. Did he ever reach out to you, Wally?
You think Relly gonna take the stand?
So he could effectively mediate the situation?
No.
Have you ever spoken to Mr. Sajini about what happened on November 6th?
No.
Were you aware that he was, quote, mediating the situation with Relly?
I was not aware.
You would agree that Mr.
You might need to.
Sajini is much
I don't
closer
know,
to the defendant than he is to
What
Relly.
y'all think? Y'all think it'd be?
Well,
That's a good question. That's a good question, artist. Y'all think it'd be smart for Relly to take the stand? What y'all think? Oh shit, I done fucked it up. God damn it, y'all. I hate when I fucking do that. I don't even know where the fuck we was at. We was all down here somewhere.
Mediating the situation
Oh,
with Relly.
damn, we right here with that. We went right to the exact same spot.
That Mr. Sajini is much closer to the defendant than he is to Relly, correct?
well, possibly.
Yeah, we need 4 more likes, y'all.
When you say possibly, you mean
Yeah, he's been on the stand
I
already.
haven't seen Wally in years, sir, so I'm not too sure like, what you're trying to explain to me. I haven't seen Wally.
Have you ever spoken to Mr. Sajini about Relly's lawsuit or about the criminal charges in this case?
No.
I want to talk about social
3 more likes, y'all.
Your Honor, let the board know.
2 more likes.
It's unusual. I will fit
You don't think you should take this thing?
under my 2 hours. I know the court had me over, but I just wanted to get that out. I want to talk about social media for a second. In your industry, you would agree that sites like Instagram and the personas that are created, those are not necessarily meant to reflect reality, correct?
Yes.
So you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in other words, you have somebody, individuals in your world, they might be posing with money, guns, planes,
You got 100 likes.
and just because they're posing with those items doesn't mean that, for instance, the plane or the money they're posing with is theirs. Is that right?
Well, it could be theirs for the moment, momentarily. They rented it or paid their way to get on there or whatever.
Right, but you would agree that Instagram is used by individuals in your field to create an
Yeah, why isn't the defense objecting to leading? Like, how he keep asking would he agree? I mean, I guess that's a yes or no question, but I guess it's just a slick way to doing it. But I mean, I guess it's a slick way to doing it.
And sometimes that persona might involve, they want to look really wealthy, right?
As far as musicians?
As far as anybody in the ASAP world, or anybody in the rap entertainment world.
Nah, I don't know. That's a broad comment, because not everybody in the rap world is into planes, chains, cars. I like books.
Okay,
I like books. You're funny as shit.
When you have individuals
Okay.
who are opposing, they are in
So you can lead on redirect.
in the rap world, and those individuals are posing on Instagram with private planes or wads of money, that is not necessarily a statement by those individuals that, hey, that's my plane, or I have all this money. That's part
Now
of
your whack 100 push that snitch shit, y'all.
social media, correct?
Snitch coaches push you whack 100.
So,
Charleston
in
White.
all of your posts, have you ever posed with items in your Instagram, whether it be money or physical items, planes, cars, etc., that you didn't actually own?
Unless it was for a music video, no.
Well, music video would be the same thing, correct?
A music video is meant to be art. It's meant to be like a movie.
Okay. So, it's your testimony that you believe that when an individual, so as an example, your position would be that if Relly has on his Instagram a bunch of photos of money or of a private plane, that he is basically saying to the world, that's my private plane and that's my money, and it's like he's testifying in court when he does it.
It's irrelevant.
Relevant?
It's irrelevant. Also speculation.
Okay, listen. So, I want you to assume for a moment that Relly has had on his Instagram pictures where he's posing with wads of money or private planes. Is it your testimony that it would be your belief that that is basically the same as coming into court and saying under oath, hey, that's my money and that's my plane?
Can you repeat, because I don't understand it, like how it would be the same?
You would agree it's not the same, correct?
I don't think Instagram and court is the same.
Right, because Instagram is about creating an impression, creating a persona, and it's not necessarily about reality. Would you agree?
Well, it's a form of reality. You're doing it and you're showing it to people.
Are you aware that Instagram...
He should have said it depends on the person. Depends on the person. He's trying to lock him into a story. Depends on the person. Everybody use Instagram different. You know, I can't necessarily just make a broad statement about everybody and how to use their Instagram. Devon, what it is? Park Heights in the building.
Has rules on it where if you're going to post money for a plane, where you have to check a box that says, hey, that's actually my private plane, I own that.
I'll check one of that.
That's what? It's the same. Correct. It's the same. I want you to assume for a moment, sir. You have an Instagram, correct? Yes, I do. So I want you to assume for a moment that Relly has on his Instagram pictures, photos of money, photos of the plane. Does that mean to you that Relly is telling the world that is my money, that is my plane, or is that a persona that he is creating?
I don't know.
I feel as though
I don't know.
So again, as far as you know, you're unaware of individuals or yourself posting things on Instagram that aren't true.
I do not post things on Instagram that aren't true.
You agree that you refuse to return any messages from police or prosecutors, correct?
You said I refused?
Yeah, you return messages. You got a message left on your phone in New York City, and you didn't return it, correct?
To be honest, I get a million calls, so I probably didn't see it.
But you're not disputing. You're not going to say, hey, we didn't reach out to you. You're saying, I just don't remember getting one.
When did you reach out to me?
So this is not question and answer.
Oh,
okay? I'm asking the questions. You got to give the answer. Let me be clear. Are you saying, you know what? I didn't deliberately not call you back, but I could have missed a call because I get a lot of messages. Is that correct?
I could have missed a call.
Yeah, just say yeah.
You are aware that we actually asked to speak with you in front of the judge, and you said you would not speak to us, correct?
Yes.
I want to go back and I want to make sure that we understand. You've spoken to the defense on only one occasion, is that correct?
I spoke to them twice.
Twice? Okay. Where and when was the first time?
The first time was in New York, August of 2024.
Okay. And how long was that conversation?
Maybe an hour.
Okay. And the second time was when?
I believe last week.
Last week, okay. You are aware that we received what was represented as your statement on January 20th before trial started.
He is arguing like he already won. He real cocky.
You didn't finish the question. I want you would agree there are 12 bullet points here, is that correct?
There's an objection on multiple times.
On what?
Name one of them is this was an accident on Friday that motion.
Two things, just to the question. Your Honor, given what we discussed this morning, it takes on new relevance.
All right, we approach our result. No. And then also
No.
other grounds.
All right, I'm going to assume that what you said this morning justifies this line of question.
Thank you, Your Honor. There are 12 bullets, which is supposed to comprise your entire statement that you've given to the defense in this case. You had a chance to look at this, correct?
Yes, this is not me.
Oh, I'm sorry, this one. I don't know that. This one. That's you, correct?
Yes.
12 bullet points. You're aware this was given to the prosecution on January 20th.
Jordan.
This was given to the prosecution, to us. On
7 white women, 5 white men.
Hold on. What is the objection? It's sustained.
I don't know their ages.
At any point in here, is there any information about prior specific incidents of the defendant carried a prop gun, which you testified to on direct examination.
Nothing of objection. This is covered by it.
That's not a legal objection.
That's bashed
Your Honor, based on the statement.
177.5, don't argue. It was the objection sustained.
Is there any indication in your statement about specific incidents involving Rocky, the defendant, being threatened
No, that's
or
called
being the
TV.
target of violence or home invasion?
Yes or no?
Huh?
Yes.
I'm telling him it's a yes or a no.
Are there specific incidents listed?
It says, for security measures which he was known to do after being a victim of violence and home invasion.
Yes, does it list what those incidents of violence and home invasion were?
That's a summary. So I told them.
You told them what the answers
So,
were, correct?
no, I told them what the answer was. No, I'm actually clarifying that I said he was victims of violence, home invasions, and other things before. It says that, it doesn't say specifically because it's a summary.
You were asked on direct examination, and you gave specific incidents that you listed.
Long Crime is a blog site, Charles.
Yes.
They're not a real news
My
channel.
question is, did you tell the defense about those specific incidents when you were interviewed?
Again, I object to this answer. I'll do that if you don't swear. That's
Over.
over.
Is it your testimony that you told the defense about these specific incidents?
Yes.
Is it your defense that you told the defense?
Wait, is it his defense?
No, I said that he told the defense about these specific incidents. He said
I
yes.
thought you said, is it your defense?
No.
He did.
Is it your position, there you go, that you told the defense about those specific incidents?
Just said yes during the interview.
That's trying to clarify.
Yeah, they push narrative, bro.
So is your answer yes? Is it
They
your
got an
position
agenda.
that you specifically told the defense about the prior incidents involving Rocky and the prop gun?
Hold on, the prior incidents. What you mean prior incidents?
Would you agree, sir?
Long Crime Network is owned by a digital marketing firm, which means the people that promise you higher numbers and views. The people that hate you on Instagram all the time, promising you followers. That's who own Long Crime Network. They always gonna push an agenda. They always gonna push a narrative. Whatever the narrative is, that's what they're gonna push. Long Crime Network was designed to combat the independent speaker. You know, because a lot of people come to the internet for their news. So they basically brought propaganda to the internet and sends them a whole bunch of traffic. But they disguise as a reputable news source. Yeah, so you gotta watch what you watch what you take in from Long Crime Network. Cause they're not a real news source. They're a blog site. They report on rumors like bloggers do. But the way they report is always with the agenda. Like right now, the agenda on Diddy is guilty. You know, they're not giving real news, man. They're giving biased news coverage.
That the only mention in your report about a prop gun is the sentence during the altercation.
They dirty, y'all.
Iraqi and some put the fake gun away.
Look them up if you think I'm lying. Look up who owned Long Crime Network. Let me show y'all real quick so y'all don't think I'm just talking. Who owns Law and Crime Network?
Jelly Smack. According to HollywoodReporter.com, video content creator Jelly Smack has acquired the Law and Crime Network, founded by legal analyst.
What is Jelly Smack?
Global creator company. According to Crunchbase.com, Jelly Smack is a global creator company that helps creators go bigger at every stage of their journey by leveraging technology and data.
Yeah. So people know I ain't bullshitting. I don't even understand how they even allowed that to happen. That should be a conflict of interest. Like I told y'all, what's going on right now on YouTube, they trying to take the independent speaker away. They don't want people with followers pushing their own, narrative or telling the truth. A lot of people went away from mainstream media to social media for that particular reason. Because they wasn't getting the truth. People felt like they wasn't getting the truth from mainstream media. So what they did was they brought mainstream media to social media. And they sends them all the views and send them all the numbers. That's why Law and Crime and others cover everything now. They ain't used to cover everything. Now they do. They talk about Dirk. They talk about Diddy. They talk about Melly. They talk about everything. I'm surprised they ain't did a video on Big Meech snitching. They talk about everything that bloggers talk about. That's what they do. Like I told y'all, man. Controlling the narrative is important, man. It's very important. You gotta control the narrative. But what happened was, when social media came, they started losing track of the narrative. You had people like Alex Jones, people like Joe Rogan. They started building serious following, and people started watching them, listening to them. So how do you combat that? We gotta bring our own, bloggers. That way, we can gain control of the narrative, and we're gonna send them all the numbers. That's one thing they're doing. Another thing they're doing is they're buying YouTubers. So a lot of these YouTubers that you think organic is working for digital marketing firms. That's why their numbers the way it is. They pump their numbers up, make them seem lit, so people subscribe to their channel. Then you got another thing that's going on. I'm trying to explain to y'all what's going on the internet right now. You got a lot of fake pages. You got pages that might got 20 videos or 50 videos, 200,000 subscribers. And they cover everything that we talk about. But they're not real. They're not giving you a real perspective. They're giving you whatever narrative that they want ran at the time. So that's what's going on right now, y'all. So that's why you gotta support the independent bloggers, man. You can't get sucked into them pages. They give you the page with the AI voice. Video might be nice, but who are you supporting? I mean, the YouTuber you watching might be good as a bitch, but who are you cash apping? Are you cash apping them, or are you cash apping the establishment? Gotta beware of that, man. Yeah, I mean, we fighting because we independent for real. You know what I mean? But the people got the control, yo. It's up to the people. That's why I'm trying to, educate the people on what's going on, so you don't get caught up in it. You'll see them pages. Pages might you be like, God damn, how the fuck this page got 25 videos, and every single one of them videos is in the hundreds of thousands? How the fuck does that happen? Because they're not real. They're not real views. They're not real subscribers. But the fake views and fake subscribers, it creates real views or it attracts real views and real subscribers. That's the game. Appreciate it. I'm just trying, so people know what's going on. It's a lot of that shit going on right now, man. It's a lot of YouTubers are being bought. That's how you see people like Woody or Charleston White. They come out of nowhere, and next thing you know, they on every platform. Because they working for somebody. They're not independent. Their revenue is being shared. They getting paid up front. They didn't turn. Basically, what I'm saying. Well, that's not all I'm saying, but this is one of the things I'm saying. They turned YouTube into the rap industry. They're giving out 360 deals. We pay you $200,000 up front. We get your YouTube revenue for 5 years. You make your money off of interviews. We're gonna set you up. Like, this is what's going on right now, y'all. This is what's going on. Oh yeah, I ain't doing no changing. Oh, appreciate Chance. I thought I seen you before, Chance. With the Asians at the end. What you talking about? We talking about straight cash? Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Those them fake videos, bro. Are you seeing them too? Yeah, they them fake videos. What's up, Ryan? They the videos where those the not videos, those the pages that are being brought. They buying pages, running the numbers up. But if you go to the oldest, this is how you tell if a page is organic. Go to the page and then click on, go to videos and then click on oldest. That's how you can tell what's real versus what's fake. You click on oldest and you be like, damn, what the fuck? Like how they switch from that to this? Like how they go from Chinese videos to talking about gangster stories. You feel me? Like I'm telling you, that's what's going on, y'all. They trying to make the YouTuber obsolete. That's why they make it hard for us. Y'all see the things they do with my channel. You know what I mean? Playing with my numbers. Like how I got 23,000 real subscribers and I drop a video and it do 300 views. Like it don't make sense. It don't add up. What's really going on? But then you got the other people who everything they drop do numbers. It's because a lot of them people are working for, they're not organic. Oh, yeah. Shit, appreciate it though, Chan. Yeah, those pages not organic. They working for somebody. Their numbers is being elevated. So they run, so the numbers go up faster. That's the game. See, I don't ever want to go that way because I be thinking YouTube gonna audit one of these channels one day. But they probably don't because this is what they're doing. They making their own channels. They're trying to take the money away. So what they're doing is they're telling people, look, you can get on YouTube, you can create a nice life for yourself. But in the meantime, they fighting against you because they bring in new pages every day. Man, you ain't lying. Not no more, man. I don't be making no money off this shit like that. It's only profitable if you getting they making this. I'm saying they making it hard because they keep making these fake pages. They keep making these fake pages, man, and they cover everything that we talk about. And they put the AI voice behind it. You know what I mean? They put the AI voice behind it. And they edit it real good. And the whole time you why they put commercials on it. But meanwhile, that money's coming straight back to the, they bring it back to the pot. And there's nothing nobody can do about it because this shit is independent. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't, don't no lawyer want to go up against these people. There's nothing you can do. Just gotta deal with it, fight against it. Tell people about it. Yo, this is what's going on. Watch out. Like when I click on them videos and I realize, I click straight off. I'm not watching that shit. I'm not supporting that shit. I'd rather go to a real page. You know what I mean? I'm not supporting them AI voice videos. I don't give a fuck how good they look. But are we gonna get there though, y'all? We're gonna get there. Just keep putting the word out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? Share the videos. But they just making it harder for people. If you're trying to start a YouTube page now, that shit gonna be hard as hell to grow. Unless you come through one of them doors, unless you come through Say Cheese or come through Adam 22. Like you got the guy, Big Homie CC. Where did he come from? Where'd he come from? He just came out of nowhere on every platform. The man he don't got a large following on Instagram. How the fuck did he just all of a sudden now he just on every platform? He signed a deal. He worked with one of them agencies. That's what they doing, man. Yeah, it is. It is gross. But people watch that shit. But you don't really know how many people watch it because a lot of the numbers is fake. So they'll tell you that 100,000 people seen this video. Because this the game, yo. This the thing, y'all. People subscribe to videos. Like, all right, say I do a video. 1,000 views, right? I might get 5 subscribers. But I do a video with 5,000 views. I might get 20 subscribers. People subscribe to videos that got views because it's like automatically you think if this video got views, this is good content. But that's not necessarily true. It's not about the views. You know, people get caught up in views. Views don't mean it's good content. Views just mean YouTube is pushing it. You know what I mean? That's all it means. Yo, salute to the haters, man. That's what that means. But that's the game, yo. That's what we dealing with. You know. Right, it's the herd mentality. People flock to it. Exactly. People think they're missing out. Like, oh shit, everybody watching this page? This page got 300,000 subscribers. Like I be talking about the Tissa Tells girl. Tissa Tells been on YouTube for 4 years. She got 500,000 subscribers. Yo, YouTube will not allow you to get 500,000 subscribers in 4 years. They won't allow it. Y'all see what they do to me. The people that have been over here, y'all see what they do to me. I have a good month. The next 3 months, they taking my views down. You heard me? That's what they do. They don't want you to move up that fast because they got to pay you. But if you with the team, shit, there you'll move as fast as possible. There you watch one video, next thing you know, they promoting that bitch. That's how you can really tell who's who. Watch one video, and after that, see how many times YouTube recommend. You only got to be subscribed. They're going to recommend that shit to you anyway. Straight up, Chan. They're going to recommend it to you anyway. You be like, God damn, I watched the video one time. Now this all I see on my timeline. It's a reason. It's a reason. You can watch one of those. That shit might not pop back on your timeline for another 3 weeks. Like, God damn, what the fuck? I can't even find, yo. That shit was cool. You feel me? Yeah, but I got to go to bed. I got to get my kids up, yo. It's 2:36. I got to get up 3 hours. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you can support the platform, man. Cash App Baltimore Swag, man. BALTIMORE Swag. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, we go live every day at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Davon, salute the Park Heights. Salute to everybody that tapped in. Chance. My man John. My man Trolley Boy just tapped in. Iron. G-Man. Perpetual. Lima, Ryan, everybody. If I miss Charles, my man Hartmo. So I appreciate everybody, man. Man, Artist Life. All the new people that just tapped in. It's another day of Keeping G News. Yo, I did an upload today, y'all. Make sure y'all check out that upload I did on Meech. Check that out. Because YouTube's like they put a cap on it. It's like they be trying to cap my videos. Like, I have a video going up real fast, right? That bitch should get to, like, 300 views. And then next thing you know, it just stalls. How the fuck that happen? How I get 300 views in an hour and a half, and then the next hour and a half only get 5? Like, that's how you know when they putting a cap on your videos. Like, how does that even happen? How can you explain that? It doesn't make sense. Other than they taking it out the algorithm. But it is what it is. We're gonna keep fighting. You know, we ain't doing no giving up. It's another day of Keeping G News, and I'm out.